Good morning. What? Good morning. Wrong one. Wrong one. That's okay. It be like that sometimes. Oh, oh, a little stretch. Echo, I wonder if honey would cook faster if Abe was close by. Perhaps. Perhaps. Can't keep him waiting. Can't keep him waiting. What's a good morning? Hello, Suchi. Good morning. I hope y'all are having a good morning. Morning, Gecko. Oh, it's a lovely day. Look at this. Look at this beautiful piece we get to stare at. Do look at Josh. Do look at Josh Hutcherson. We can appreciate what he has contributed to this piece. We gotta love all facets of it, you know? We gotta accept all the good and the bad that goes into this art. Sushi, wonderful to draw Fishmen? Fishmen? Oh, yes. It's a lovely day to draw Fishmen. I do have a little bit of my breakfast left. I am gonna eat that real quick. Breaker Gerd, thank you for the sub. Happy 11 months. And Kevlord, good morning. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Thank you for the gifted sub. And also Destin. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Let me read that. Woke up this morning not feeling well. Oh no! I think the universe is telling me that I donate too much. So here's 100 shinies. Lesson learned? You better be spending that on something to help your cold or your feeling under the weather or your tummy ache, whatever it is. I hope you get to rest. Let's go. Fish or goblin? We draw fish. We are goblin. Both are pretty cool, though. I will say. It might be a little biased, though. Might be a tiny bit biased. That's okay. It's a lovely gobble with a beautiful voice. Thank you, Attila. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 shinies. And Crumb, you did that on purpose. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 8 months to you. Morning, honey. I'm sure you're enjoying the Fish Boys. I certainly am. I most certainly am. We are going to put this on a little imaginary Docky, and then we're going to... Oh, I'll show you all the piece in case you haven't seen it. Open recent. There we go. We're going to put this Docky onto this pillow. Gamer. Imagine drawing both. I think it could be fun if I drew a Docky of myself. It could be neat. It could be neat, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Duncan. I'm having a pretty good day. Hope you're having a good one, too. Won't be able to stay long, too sleepy. I'm so glad my time in the night shift is almost over. Let's go, Leon. You'll be able to rest soon. I hope you can get some good sleep tonight. Bye-bye. Gamer. Certified gamer. Let's go. I got chew a little bit. Aquatic software, huge muscly waifu. Waifu, which way, modern gob? Can I have both? Why can't I have both? It's the modern age, why can I not enjoy both? Nah. Goose, I've said this before, we have the best emotes. Thank you! I do have some lined up for the future. I'm so excited for y'all to see them. I hope you like them. I really hope y'all like the new ones coming out. Ape Sapien really did awaken a generation, huh? Yes. I still think he's slept on. I still don't think enough people know the greatness that is Abe. But you know what? That's okay. They will learn. They will learn. I'll make them. Anyway. Meatball. Meatball. Yummy, yummy, yumma. Next, we made Honey needs a Goblin Shark model. I think his son actually drew me as a mermaid already. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Redner is doing okay. Just want to be good. Good, I'm glad. Also, hi, Mage Shark. Yes, we are drawing a very, very well-known fish person. If you are aware of this little guy. Hellboy's a good movie. Hellboy 2 is a great movie. but I think y'all will all appreciate Abe. Favorite type of bread? I like those pork floss bread. Ooh. Sourdough. Sourdough is probably my favorite. My favorite to make, though, is probably good crusty loaf. Or just like sandwich bread. It's fun to make. I like making bread. Baking is very, very therapeutic for me. Buddy, the more people know about Abe, the less his attention might be on you. That's okay. Listen, listen. Whatever makes my man happy. I hope that more people appreciate him. I'm not the jealous type. He can do what he please. I just want him to be happy. Also, I'm gonna be so for real. He seems like a kind of introverted nerd who doesn't leave his room. He does kind of just hang out at the bureau. Morning, Meta. Hope you slept well. Also, don't forget to plug in your phone. I didn't. We're good. Thank you so much. Came in a shape of water? Just in time. Just in time. Alright, I still got a little bit more of my breakfast left. I gotta eat. I must make Senshi proud. I gotta eat good. Yum. Basil, thank you for the 100 shinies. Good morning. There's this thing about eating before coming to work. Take care of yourself, or else. You are correct. You are correct. So I told y'all I worked out yesterday. I worked out my abs and my upper back. I'm gonna be so for real though. Both of them are so sore. I slept in a lot. Jeez, Basil, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Joanna Wick is May the 4th be with you. Thank you. May the 4th be with you too. Jeez. I did not expect. I thought the hype train was gonna be over. Now it's level 4. Ah! Maybe that'll help. Thank you, Jedi. Hope your abs and back recover smoothly. I have to hold myself back a little bit. Hi, Blaine. But also, Pestle, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. What was I saying? Right. Or else, gotcha, Pestle. Gotcha. We'll eat pre-stream and snack on stream because it's good to have little treats every once in a while. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. You can't get jump scared like that. Right. I wanted to work out my abs and my back more today because it's really fun to feel them being sore. But the downside is if I don't rest them, you can only do exercises so much. If you don't let your muscles recover, they will not actually grow properly. So you have to rest them and feed them by eating good with a good chunk of proteins and vegetables. And you have to rest minimum 1 day in between specific muscle workouts. But I want to work out my abs so bad. It was so much fun. I found new exercises to do. Tomorrow I can work out my abs. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So today I'll probably just work out my arms. I might do some lifts and some push-ups. Maybe some chin-ups. Let's see if I can do those still. Let me take a little sip of water. Abs work tomorrow. Let's go. I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into it. The most stressful month is gone. Hopefully. I say hopefully. And now we're in May. May the 4th be with y'all, by the way. Happy Star Wars Day. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It's May 4th, right? Cinco de Mayo's tomorrow. Ina's voice. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Then just get the quote, no, today. Vessel is not with me, sadly. Oh, no. I'm sorry I didn't see with you today. Hopefully that changes. May the 4th be with you. It's called the 5th of May for a reason. Cinco de Mayo. I can't recall. What's the celebration for that? Oh. I'll look it up. You'll have to forgive my ignorance with other cultures. I'm doing my best. Oh, it's the celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. If I totally forgot as well. Mexican independence. Real, there's so many celebrations that after a while I kind of forget. Like they kind of the reasons fade into the back of my mind just because my brain gets so full that sometimes I do need a reminder. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey Elia, welcome in. I totally forgot as well. Absolutely fair. Listen, I used to be really scared of asking what I used to think were stupid questions. Where it was just like, why do we celebrate Halloween? Why do we celebrate Christmas? Those were seen as like stupid questions when I would ask some like adults. And so I felt bad for asking them. But now that I'm an adult and I'm like, man, I don't know. Let's not be mean to myself and just look it up. The internet is there. It's a wonderful resource. Time to look it up. Understandable. Most Americans that don't know the history probably don't know. History is not one of my strong suits. I'm gonna be so for real, and it sucks because there's so many important things to know about history, but we are only taught a tiny bit. We are only taught like a very Western type of history. And it's not usually, we don't usually depict the losses and like the awful stuff either, or just like non-European cultures. So it is rough. It is rough, and it is good to learn, even if some people may be like, you don't know. Some people might be like, why don't you know? It's like there's so much information, and I was not taught a lot of it while I was growing up, so just enough for tests. Yeah, exactly. I only learned what I needed for tests, and that's fine, I guess, but there's so much more that we are not taught. It's frustrating. It's a significant battle for Mexican independence. Yeah. Gecko, too many celebrations? Honestly, I do not mind a large amount of celebrations. Like, life is short. Pack it with as many good things as you can, you know? I don't know more because of Wikipedia deep dives in Asian American Studies minor. Yeah, I thank Wikipedia for existing and being such a good source of information. Feels like we were taught American mythology and not American history. Yeah. Yeah, for real. For real, though. We're taught about the nice watered down version of stuff and not the actual horrors of war. But anyway, I got a couple more noodles to eat. I was gonna eat eggs, but then I decided it was too close to stream, so I just reheated some dinner. Life's too short not to love burritos. Oh, Mexican food's so good. So good. Let me take a sip of water. Whew. It's not like we want to have kids know the horrors of war. True, but to a certain extent, it is a thing they must learn. I think like when they're teenagers, like preteens, teenagers is a good time to start teaching them the more detailed and potentially more honest histories. You know? Guys, about a sage plant to make tea. I'm so happy. Let's go! You can make sage tea? I don't think I've ever had sage tea. Huh. I know you can put like sage into butternut squash soup. Ooh, that does sound good. Oh, fresh sage and butternut squash. I do have a butternut squash. I've been meaning to cook it, so I was either gonna bake it just like by itself and with some goat cheese, and then beets with it, or I was gonna make soup of it. Both could be good. Both could be real good. Making tea out of corn fibers. You can make tea out of a lot of stuff. Right? I guess that never really occurred to me. You can make tea out of corn. I wonder if you can make tea out of root vegetables. Because you can make like ginger tea, right? But also, wars were like the only things taught in history in the civil rights movement. Yeah. Myth and dear. Halloween originated from the ancient Celtic tradition of Samhain, A practice of disguising oneself with masks and the visages of monsters and leaving out offerings to Samhain in the hopes that he will pass them by. It was said that Samhain had bad eyesight, so if you disguised yourself, he would not be able to distinguish you from a corpse or a monster. Ooh. See, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Because, like, wasn't Christmas originally a pagan holiday that was co-opted by Christians? Like you learn a lot of weird stuff when you start looking into, like, the significance and the creation of a lot of holidays. Zuchi, it was weird how they held back everything in elementary, and the second I hit middle school, it was like, boom, the horrors of the world. Wish they would have started easing us in elementary school and not teaching us sugar-coated versions of the terrible stuff until we were ready to hear the whole story. I guess there's like a... I guess it is different for everyone and how they prefer to learn. But I think, yeah, once you leave elementary, I think that's a good time to start going like, okay, here are a lot less pretty versions of history, but they are more honest, you know? Because, like, sugarcoating it is not great either. But there's a certain extent of, like, kids do need to learn, but I don't think you need to traumatize them. Because the world will do that regardless. It just means, like, there is a good time to teach them. I need to put the pronunciation in the message. So, oh, it's Sawwayne. That's how you pronounce it. Oh! My bad. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Ginger, cinnamon, lemon, and honey tea's bomb. Ooh. That's honey cute. Thank you, Jasper. But, oh, cinnamon, lemon, and honey tea. I might make that after stream, actually. I might make that after stream. That sounds delicious. Because I just got some ginger, I got some cinnamon sticks, I got lemon, and I got honey. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good. Traumatize your kids early so they get used to being traumatized. I'm gonna be so for real. My favorite movie, one of them. I have a lot of favorite movies. Hellboy 2 being one of them. But one of my absolute favorite comfort movies is Coraline. I love Coraline. It is such a good movie. And I feel like it's interesting because I feel like for kids to get that kind of content, they have to go backwards in time. Because nowadays everything feels so soft and sanitized that it's like, no, you gotta go backwards. You gotta go to like 80s movies or something to find creepy horror stuff. Was it Coraline a novel? It was by Neil Gaiman. And it was turned into a stop motion film, which is excellent. I really like it. I grew up with Courage the Cowardly Dog, best show. I've never watched Courage the Cowardly Dog. I didn't have TV when I was growing up. My parents wanted to make sure I didn't stay inside too often, so they forced me to go outside. Sign me up for so many team sports. There's breakfast. I just realized I left my art glove. I think I left my art glove on my bedstand. 1 second. Oh, art glove, where are you? Oh, I found my spare. That'll work. Got it. I found my spare. Forced to touch grass? Yep, that was what my parents did. They forced me to touch grass. One of my favorite movies ever when I was a kid was the 2000s Bridge to Terabithia. Ooh, I did like that movie. Granted, I never read the book. I just liked that movie. It was pretty good. I do love this Josh Hutcherson meme. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Courage the Cowardly Dog is an absolute acid trip. It's so messed up. That should not have been a kid's show. I haven't watched it. Maybe it would have been fun. I know the song from somewhere, but where? This song is Wood Elf Dance by Ian Ravenscold. I'm not pronouncing it right. I know this. But yes, Wood Elf Dance. Gotta get a little sip of water. Phew. Alright, shade layer. Just for shade, I think I'm gonna use the gouache brush. The gouache brush is nice. Courage had an episode on abusive relationships. That's great, though. I think it's important for kids to understand what an abusive relationship looks like. Like, they don't need to see the graphic details, I think, but, like, having them depicted can really help them recognize if the kids are going through an abusive situation. It's important. Did I throw that right out the microwave? I thought out correctly. Yes, I did. We're all crispy and toasty warm and cozy. Feels good, baby. Logan, let my 7-year-old daughter watch Courage a week ago. For the first time, she loved it, but she's also a Coraline fan, Adam's Family fan, so she's weird like her parents. Let's go. Good taste. Good taste. To a certain extent, yes, it is fair if a child is scared and doesn't want to watch those. But I think it is a good way to expose them to media that might be a little strange. Like, good strange. Like, kids' horror is very fun. I do enjoy kids' horror. There's something fun about seeing the creatures and seeing how it's scary and how the protagonist can overcome them. There's something really powerful about that. It teaches kids that, like, yeah, there are things that you should be afraid of, but also there are ways you can overcome it and face it and be safe. Thing is, I love Addams Family. Oh, Gomez and Morticia. They love each other so much. It's so good. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas is really good. I love stop motion. I love stop motion. Thing is, granted, I only seen the 90s movies and only got introduced to them in the last few months, but I love them. Literally goes, they're so good. They're so good. Kids horror? You mean like The Empty Child? I don't know what that is. I don't know what The Empty Child is, and now I'm afraid to ask. I think, what's a good one? Paranorman's a really fun one, too. My favorite movies when I was a child was Labyrinth and The Never-Ending Story. Ooh. One second, I'm gonna get a lozenge. I can feel the pollen allergies coming up and like the mucus getting in the back of my throat. So I'm gonna get a lozenge in my mouth. But yeah, Dingus, they're such a cute couple. They're such a fun couple. Sir Elk, how's it going? Happy 22 months. I hope you're doing well. Drop by, say hi while I set up a game maker. Good luck. I hope you have fun. I hope that you can get that Blender file working. It's so weird going to watch Never-Ending Story with my daughter tomorrow. That wolf scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. The wolf was creepy. I finally watched Never-Ending Story. It's good. It's really good. There's something about it. Something about puppets and practical effects that have such an appeal to them. Where even if the movie is not amazing, you could still enjoy what it is. Also, Bard, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? Oh, how is Baldur's Gate? Shadowblade. As a kid, I really loved Dark Crystal. I haven't watched the movie, but I've watched the Netflix series. It is really good. It is really, really, really good. Tavern Crawl, let's go. Welcome on in, Raiders. Pleasure to meet y'all. My name's Honey. Since it's Mermaid, we are drawing a Sapien as a Docky mirror. And then I'm going to put it onto the pillow here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Also, why not JavaScript? Thank you for the resub. You'll have to excuse me. I have a lozenge in my mouth. Happy 29 months. Fish. It was going good until the game decided me casting Scorching Ray from stealth did not count as a surprise round, and our honor mode died. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I've noticed that, yeah, in Baldur's Gate, sometimes the combat doesn't quite work when it comes to stealth. It's not... Sometimes it doesn't quite work. That's okay. It's still a really good game. Sadly, Dark Crystal was canceled, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Still extremely good. I really recommend it because you absolutely get sucked into the world. You get to see what a Jim Henson series would get to be like, full fantasy. I adore it. If Netflix sold those as a box set, I would get them because I love it so much. Like bear. Ain't got no bits, so we doing poor person Mohawk word of the stream. Today's word is Ganho, which means door, because I'm working in the moving truck door today. Ooh. Gotta drive to said truck to the hardware store. Be safe. Have a good drive. I have one arm. Little do we know, Honey actually has a printing press ready to go, so they can actually make an Abe Docky in reality. Listen, I've gotten really into embroidery lately. Oh yeah, this was an old warm-up drawing. I was planning on finishing this later. This is Mage Vivica and Nisei. Look at them. They're so cute. They're so cute. Yeah, I finally filled them and cleaned them up because I felt like it. I do want to add a little bit more lighting, but I'm going in my own time. I'm going in my own time, taking it slow. They're so cute. They're so cute. But yeah. Abe Docky. How are you? I'm doing good. Also, Bard, thank you for trusting me with your community. I am glad you had a fun Baldur's Gate stream. I'm so sorry the stealth didn't work. But if you gotta head out, absolutely take your time. Y'all check out Bard. It is... It's very kind of you to raid in. Thank you so much. You take it easy. You're more than welcome to hang out as long as you like. Gotta eat and drink and not die? Yeah, good call. Good call. Yeah, get something to eat and drink. I'll probably do that midstream too. Get a little snack for myself. Drink a little water. I'm thirsty. So, you know, that's total gremlin. This little guy? This little guy? Gremlin. Little gremlin. Little art gremlin. Because Nisei did this art. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Was the goblin drawing? Just some for personal use, you know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is for me. This is for Honey. Oh my. Oh my word. My goodness. Anyway, time to shade these. Or sorry, put lighting on them. Honey, don't. My brain immediately was going to say yumma yumma yumma, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. But it's funny. It's extremely funny though. It's for personal use. It's for me. Mr. I seafood. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Respect the god's personal space. Exactly. Thank you, Wizlock. The Empty Child is an episode of Doctor Who. Oh, okay, I have seen that. Notorious for scaring children with its depictions of a war-torn Britain and the horrors of what it was like to live during the Lone and Blitz. Also, gas mask zombies. Are you my mommy? Yep. I think the scarier one is probably the Weeping Angels. The first, like, 1 or 2 episodes. Those were good. Hey Siri, let's play Let's Be Goblins by Ratwife. Oop, I don't know that song. Honey wants some sashimi, I take it. I love sushi. I love seafood. I love sushi. It's delicious. I do like it quite a bit. You're not gonna hear me complaining. That line needs to be thinner. Something like this. Abdomen muscles are a little tricky to draw, but you get the hang of it kind of after practice. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. This is for my art skills. This is so I can improve as an artist. Excuse the lisp, I have a lozenge in my mouth. To be honest, I love how inhuman he looks. He's clearly not a human, but human in emotions and expressions. Personally, I don't find him hot in looks, but man, he's cool, and I remember his personality. He's hot in that sense. Yep. Yep, Zeno. Like, the personality is what really drew me to Abe, and the design helps so much. Is so good. It is... Abe is just excellent. Excellent. Y'all don't have to agree with my taste. You just gotta accept them like this. Main shark, should I be scared? Perhaps. That depends. Are you a nerdy fish man? Nice the lighting would be. Wouldn't really be too much lighting here. Get a little soft. Something like that. And we have a little bit showing through the webbing here. There we go. Hassel, thank you for the 100 shinies. To give you context on Courage, the first episode involves a motel with giant spiders and a granny being turned into soup. Okay. Huh. That's the first episode, and it gets more surreal with aliens, fetus, goose gods, werewolves, mummies, and Courage tearing off his own skin out of sheer fear. Huh. That did not sound like a kid show. Nope. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Came into work today expecting to work myself to death, but turns out the guys bringing us the trucks to unload from the yard were slacking, and my forklift person to take away my stacked tires is also stacking, so today is just a day of chill. Nice! So no working myself to death, just vibes and treating the job as physical therapy for my arms. Just so you don't be worrying, honey. Also, personal Abe TM for personal use as implication. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. So, if you want help with abs, unless he's flexing his abs, they would be more stretched out and flat. But if he is flexing, I think you got the perfect roundness for his abs. Thank you. Yeah, this is like a pushed version. If you're flexing your abs, in reality, there is usually a layer of fat over top of the abs. So even if you have abs, you don't usually see them unless you are particularly dehydrated. So whenever you see superheroes in movies be shirtless and show off their abs, they are incredibly dehydrated that day. It's so that there's no water content in their bodies and their skin contours their musculature more. It is not sustainable or healthy. So don't hold yourself to that standard. Hi, troglodyte. Just got here. Why is there a shirtless fishman? It's mermaid. 'Tis mermaid. We enjoy the shirtless fishman. Respectfully, of course. Yep. Sometimes they dehydrate from multiple ways. Yep. I remember. I think Henry Cavill, while he was doing The Witcher, was so happy. He was like, "I'm so glad I don't have to be incredibly dehydrated because I get to wear armor all the time." And I was like, "That's frustratingly sad that there is such a huge standard that particularly like cis men have to deal with, where they are compared to these actors who are acting out a fantasy basically of being incredibly ripped constantly when that is not attainable or healthy." Doesn't Tom Cruise take ice baths for those scenes? I'm not sure. I don't really. I feel like Tom Cruise skipped my generation in terms of like the big actor, because like Henry Cavill is probably closer to the big action actor that I am aware of. But I do know Tom Cruise has a lot of movies under his belt. Remember people saying Hugh Jackman almost passed out on set because he was so dehydrated playing Wolverine? Yeah, I saw a little clip in the Deadpool movie or the trailer where he's wearing an outfit instead, and I was like, good for him. He is too old to be doing that to his body. It's just too dangerous now. There are certain limitations, like the older you get, the less you can look that way. Like, you know what I mean? Without it being unhealthy and really dangerous. Yeah, Henry Cavill talked about how one time he dehydrated so long he could smell water. Jeez. That's scary. He said he was so dehydrated at one point he could smell water. Yeah. Twister, my siblings once stole an asshole's Docky cover and used it for a criminology class project. I found out about this when Docky covers with holes burned into it and blotched of spray paint on it blew off the roof into the backyard, and my siblings' initial answer when I asked about it was, "It's an art project, don't worry about it." Huh. Huh. I mean, maybe it was. Maybe it was. I wouldn't question them. Let's see, let's choose shading. If it's Keanu Reeves. I haven't seen a whole lot of Keanu Reeves movie. I've heard that, I think it was John Wick. The John Wick series is good. That's what I've heard. I haven't watched it myself, though. Musculature is hard to draw. There we go. Got the neck muscle. Is it a muscle or a tendon? I don't really recall. Years ago, there were tabloids giving Jason Momoa grief for having dad bod while at the beach. He still looked pretty yoked. Listen. I don't know much about Jason Momoa. If that is a dad bod, that is not a dad bod. No, that's just not a dad bod. Also, what's wrong with a dad bod? People are so harsh on people's bodies. What's the point? I wonder. Thing is, I say John Wick is fun, but not good. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's strongman build. Jason Momoa is very, very strong. Like, here's the thing. There is a certain image of what we have been conditioned. We've been conditioned to think that strength looks a particular way. Like, superheroes. When in reality, you can't usually tell who is stronger. There are obvious advantages, such as like if you're taller and you have a stockier build, yeah, you're probably gonna be stronger than the average person. But like fat content in your body, weight, those things can disguise muscle a lot more than people realize. Someone who does a lot of aesthetic body shaping can still be strong, but will not be as practically strong as someone who does a lot of manual labor constantly. Working out is not necessarily something... There are specific things you can do for working out. You can either sculpt, or you can build for practicality. Or you can do a nice mix of both. But oftentimes we are taught that the sculpting one is the one that is really, really strength. We're taught that the sculpted body is the one to trust to have more strength. When that's not the case, you know? Sushi, the amount of times I've heard people say, oh, I'm not attractive. I have a physical trait. And I'm like, why is that not attractive? But there's also the problem of like, yeah, certain physical traits may not be attractive to some people, but not only would they be attractive to other people, but also, why is that bad? Your worth is not determined by how attractive you are. It is nice to feel desired and attractive, but your worth and sense of self should not be dependent on your appearances, because as we age, those things that we like about our bodies will change. They change constantly, and it is kind of up to our brains to adapt to that. I think that's kind of why a lot of people have like midlife crisis, because like their bodies start to change in ways that they're not capable of coping with yet. Youth is kind of like that's why I'm like really worried about the current gen of especially young girls, where they're like, I must continually preserve my youth, I must moisturize constantly. And I'm like, I think one of my siblings said something that really, really scared me, where they said, oh, I try not to smile, it gives me wrinkles. And I'm like, bro, you are so much younger than me. If having no expressions and trying not to smile is going to make it so your face doesn't wrinkle, I don't think you're going to be having a good time either way. Like, because not only are you not going to be enjoying your life, but also when you start to get wrinkles, you're not going to be able to handle it. It's really scary. Sergeant Frog, thank you for the resub of Prime. Happy 9 months. Dingus, I also think it's one of those things where if someone was critical of certain aspects of you growing up, you might be more sensitive to it. Plenty of things about myself are now considered desirable, but I'm sensitive about to being made fun of as a kid. There is also that. There is also very much a real trauma aspect. And I cannot speak to that side because, like, I don't think I have quite a similar thing. I was fortunate that, like, I wasn't really bullied for my physical appearance when I was growing up. So I'm fortunate in that aspect. Or if I was, I didn't know, because it turns out a lot of people in my class did not like me because I tried too hard in sports and they would shy away from me. And I talked to my best friends and she was just like, yeah, a lot of the other girls don't like hanging out with you because you try hard. And I was like, that's a weird thing to be upset with me for, but okay, I'm not gonna stop. I'm having too much fun. Oh, little honey was stupid enough to not let the comments get to her. Good for her. Good for her. Demo just thought you were cool. Thank you, Dingy. Thank you. Yeah. For a while, I hung out with mostly the guys in class. This was like elementary school because they were playing more physical games, and I really, really liked that. My brain is too smooth to absorb your insults. They slide right off my brain. No wrinkles for them to get caught on. Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Back to work I must go. Everyone make sure to remind Honey she's cute. Love on this adorable gobbo. Honey cute. Thank you, Jasper. You have a good shift, alright? I hope it's still chill. Havoc. That's incredibly damaging. Most of the products these young girls are using aren't designed for that age range in the first place. It's actively harming their skin. It's also very strange. It's also frustrating that they feel it is necessary. Like, some girls feel like they have to do this, and if they lose their youth, that they lose their sense of worth. And it's just like, no. You have to be okay aging. You have to accept that one day you are not going to look as, air quotes, attractive as you would like. Your sense of worth is not based on how young you are and how much youth you have. Some of it may come into for some people it may just be like the fear of death, you know? The ever looming time passing sort of thing. But it's scary when I see it happening in like a younger generation. It's happening so soon. Normally that stuff doesn't hit until, like, I don't know, late high school. Applesauce. As a kid, I got made fun of being a ginger. Sometimes people are just cruel, man. Afternoon, Michael. Welcome in. Bum, 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 bum. Dingus, any vampires out there want to help me live live forever? Just asking. I don't know if I'd want to live forever. It could be fun, but I think in terms of, like, for vampires, I would miss the sun too much. I would miss seeing the flowers in the sun. I would miss being able to see the color of light going through trees. Something's worth is not based on if it lasts forever to me. But that's just me. Some people got different opinions, you know? There we go. If I make these both overlay layers. There we go. Now I gotta do the lower part. Dingus, yeah, I'm personally in the other camp, but I get the respect to yours. Absolutely fair. It is your life. You do what you want. I remember when I was a kid, I had like a really scary thought because I was really into vampires. And I was like, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be cool to be a vampire? And then I had a very sudden thought in my aunt's kitchen where I was like, wait, I would have to drink blood. I might have to kill people to survive. And I was like, can't do that. Can't do that. And immediately the thought of wanting to be an immortal vampire left my brain. And I was like, yeah. I mean, like, if you could survive off the blood bank, maybe. But I would miss going out in the sun. There's so many wonderful things in the sun. Can you just wear layers and layers of sunscreen? It depends on the mythology that you're following, you know? It is different for everybody. Because in some mythologies, vampires can go out in the sun for like a moment and they heal again. But in some, just like a tiny bit of sun murders them. So like, I don't know. Personally, I don't mind. I don't mind knowing that I will age. Aging is a, it is, to a certain extent, it is a privilege, you know? Like, life's full of ups and downs, and to get to live through them all and get to see them is wonderful, you know? You like how Ducky and drink ketchup instead? I don't know. I don't know if I had to drink ketchup. I think I would get sick. That's a lot of ketchup. If you're the type of vampire that doesn't regenerate, you would eventually go deaf too. Yeah. The meaning of life is to find the meaning in life. Without an end goal, without a finish line, there can be no meaning. Maybe. Here's the fun thing about the meaning of life. We keep getting into heavy topics, but these are fun heavy topics. But like the meaning of life, I think is different for everyone. And I think that is wonderful. Everyone finds a different kind of meaning in their lives. To me, the meaning of life is not necessarily to find the meaning of life. I think it's to have fun and be nice. It's to be kind and enjoy yourself. And Destin, thank you for the 100 shinies. I hear that vampires and fishmen aren't exactly compatible, so you picked wisely. Wait, where did these shinies come from? Oh my god. Thank you, Destin. And also, super simply, 35 stream streak. That's a lot of streams, jeez. Vampire honey would be adorable, though. Vampire honey nibbling on all the shinies because she can't reach any necks. Or the shins. That would be kind of funny, actually. Visually, that's a funny gag. That's a funny goof. Dingus, in the same way we forge our own meanings, one can continuously find new meanings. Yeah, so heavy disagree. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone finds their own meanings. I think one of the great things is that if you set a goal for yourself, you know, and grow and find meaning within it, but then you finish that project, you know? Say you have an idea where you want to paint a really large oil painting, and that's your meaning. And then you finish that. Does your life no longer have meaning, or is it done? Or, the secret third option, which I think is much more viable, is you continue creating. You keep going. You keep improving. You keep going for new things. Dingus, I am here to love and be loved. As long as there are other people, I have a reason to live. Yep. I agree with that. It is not just to love, but it is also to be loved. I remember my friend and we were talking once about the idea of life and death and certain ways people see it. Let's remove those lines. Yeah. And one of the ways that his mom saw it is like, his mom liked to believe that we are all the same person, the same one person, continuously reincarnating and incarnating as other people. So at the end of it, we are just one thing. We are one person. And I kind of like that. Because to me, that kind of, in a way, it confirms what I believe, which, take that as you will, but, like, it confirms that, like, or I like the idea because it reinforces that we are here to be kind to ourselves, to love and be loved. I think that is incredibly important. It may seem kind of selfish. Well, I guess we're kind of taught that wanting to be loved is a selfish thing, but I don't think it is. We are living creatures, social creatures, born with a need to love and support one another and feel wanted and belong and like we belong. And it's important to do that. It's important to feel that way. Both are needed to be happy. Socially, you bring meaning to people with your art and streams, allowing others to reflect. Everyone brings meaning, but in different levels. Yeah. But yeah, with Dear and Dingus, there was an interesting... I brought this up with my therapist, actually, one time. Oh, where I was talking about... She asked me what I wanted to be. Like, what my goal for what kind of person I wanted to be was. And my answer was a witch in a bog. And I kind of laughed at that, but she was like, no, that's not a bad one, you know? That's not a bad goal to have. And I brought up Maslow's hierarchy. So for those who don't know, Maslow's hierarchy is a theory of needs. Also, Narbaculus, thank you for the kitchen set to Mithrin, dear. Thanks, you're so real for that. Thank you, thank you. It is to live to an old age and own property in a nice nature setting and brew potions and do art and live comfortably. Michael White Wolf, thank you for their sub. Welcome on into the tavern. But yeah, I brought that up to her and talked about Maslow's hierarchy. So Maslow's hierarchy is a... You know what? I will actually show you Maslow's hierarchy. Because it is a interesting... Oh, copy the image, not the link. I want to yeah, there we go. Copy image. So, we're getting into concepts here. So, Maslow's hierarchy. This was what I brought up to her. So, these are kind of seen as the needs to be a fully complete and satisfied person. So, at the bottom is psychological needs, breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, sleep, you know, the safety needs is next, which is health, employment, property, family, and social ability, you know? And then it keeps going up, where it's like love and belonging. So friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection. Then there's self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, and the need to be a unique individual. And I agree with those. It's the last one that I have trouble with, where self-actualization is morality, creativity, spontaneity, acceptance, experiencing purpose, meaning, and inner potential. I think one of the things that the problems I took with this was just like, Maslow's hierarchy, the theory in itself, implies that once you have all these things, you're done. You're finished growing as a person. That's all you need. But I don't think that's true. Kind of in the way my therapist actually described it as like Pokemon, where Maslow's hierarchy's, the theory of it, implies that there is a final evolution. That once you have these, you are at the final stage of your Pokemon evolution. When in actuality, you keep growing. You constantly change. You keep continuing to change as a person. It never ends. There's not really a final evolution for you, you know? Self-actualization can never be truly fully achieved, I think. I think it can be achieved, but I think we can go past that, you know? Self-actualization is great and we want it. Absolutely. But I think we're never done. I don't think being a person and growing as a person is a job that is, or an endeavor that is ever finished. Self-actualization is less of a ceiling, more of an open sky. Yeah. You get there and then suddenly you realize that the world and what you could be and create is big. It's much bigger than you expected. And that's wonderful. I like that. I think I need to spread the shade out a bit more. I'm gonna make the shading a little bit more drastic, in my opinion. Yeah. Adding a little bit more shade helps. Thing is, I fear that I'm born with an insatiable hunger, always wanting new experiences, new people, new heights to achieve. While ADHD makes it hard to focus to achieve, I will always want more. Life always has more to give, and I want it all. And if that's too much to ask, then too bad. Yeah. I remember while I was going to therapy. Also, I apologize for bringing up my therapy so much. I just find it fascinating. I was talking to her about it, and I was like, I feel like I'm being really greedy. And I worry that that is bad. I don't want to be greedy, but at the same time, I'm in my greed arc, baby. I'm at the point in my life where I want to keep going and get what I want. Also, hi, Jim. Welcome in. And so sometimes she brought up that sometimes greed can be a way of self-advocacy. You know? It is seeing that you have a need or a want, and your mind going, "Hey, let's get that. Let's have this want or need addressed." Your brain and your mind are advocating for you to be happy and get what you want. It's nice. We've had the idea that having wants and needs are greedy, which is something we all need to unlearn. Yes. One that I really needed to unlearn was that having wants and needs is selfish. And that it is a selfish act, you know? Not that one. We are taught that having wants and needs are bad. And I'm still unlearning that because I still feel kind of shame when I want things. Like whether it be like I want to get a coffee, I want to buy a new art tool, I want to spend time on my own art, you know, not related to work. There is kind of a feeling of shame when I have those things, but I know at the same time that that is not fair, because if someone, in my mind, if someone else did that and they took time for themselves to take care of themselves and chill and I got distracted by abs. But essentially, if someone else were being air quotes greedy, I would not feel bad about it. But for some reason, when I do it, my brain goes, no, that is shameful to want and need things. And it's like, no, I have to unlearn that. I have to unlearn that if I'm going to progress and become a person I want to be. Thing is, if I can't justify by some means I can't do it, big same, yep. There's so much justification and needing to convince my own brain that it is okay for me to get this thing or want this thing, that it's just so much work. And oftentimes I convince myself out of getting the thing that I enjoy. Retro, thank you for the 100 shinies. Let's stretch. Oh, while Abe Sapien may look nice, I may suggest, now hear me out, Sidon. I hear you. Yes, I see what you see. Yes, good, very good, good. Is this Abe Sapien or the fish guy from Shape of Water? It is Abe Sapien. The fish guy from Shape of Water has a very different face. I don't know if that's just because I like fish and I can tell. But yes, this is Abe Sapien specifically. I want to add a bit heavier, not that heavy. Shade there. Yeah, I needed heavier shade. Good. Dingus. Honestly, I don't even know. Do you even think about? I'm selfish for wanting this. Now my brain just associates and doesn't let me think of what I want. Quite literally needs somehow for somebody to offer what I want in order to actually get it out of me. It is tricky. What I'll do, what I want to start doing actually is a very recent idea I had, where if I have a day off and I want to go buy myself a coffee, what I'll do is I will write a list of things to get, like a shopping list of to-do things. And they are just things that I want to do. Because when I walk up to the cafe and my brain goes, no, I don't need these. I don't need this cookie. I don't need this coffee. I will have a list saying, this is what you wanted to get. Get it. You don't have an excuse now. This is your to-do list. Do it. You know? I'm 100% straight, but I will admit Sidon may have made me question myself for a moment. Legitimately? Good. It is okay. It is actually okay, and I encourage people who believe they are straight, or people who are straight, to question those feelings, because a lot of the times, for them, the answer is no. Yeah, I'm straight, and it's like, cool. You did some self-reflection and you thought about it, and you can now be reassured and going like, yeah, these are my feelings, and that's okay. Dear, when I'm asked what I want, I just go like, and I go nonverbal, like complete shutdown. Yes. I had this problem with some of my friends when I was going out to dinner with them. They would ask me what I want. They would even give me options between two things, and I would shut down. And to me, I see that as extremely frustrating for my friends. I don't want to be frustrating for my friends. But if another one of my friends did that, I would be okay with it. So I have to unlearn and relearn some stuff. It's a process. 'Tis a process, for real, for real. A little bit of lighting here. Nah. Maybe Something like this. Yeah. Honestly. So, honey, are you going to draw behind, or are you going to keep that for your lone draw off stream? I probably won't draw from behind, just because this is specifically meant for this piece. Oh, not this one. That one. Oh, I still have to shade the lower body. I don't wanna. What if I don't wanna? I will. That could be a lot. A lot more general with this one because it's not the focus. In case y'all are wondering, no, I don't really feel like drawing the feet. I'm gonna be so for real. I have no interest in drawing that. There we go. Are Kofi alerts on? Ask for no particular reason. No, Kofi alerts are not on. The Kofi is still there, but I don't think the alerts are on right now. They're on a different page, but I'm still reworking my setup for the next bundle. I'm completely arrow ace, and even so, fish boyfriend. Fishman. Fishman, yes. Hi, Drew Range. How's it going? I'm going pretty good. Just chilling, drawing some Abe Sapien, enjoying myself. Taking it easy. Got some nice cafe music going on. Don't really need to emphasize the legs too much. Just enough to get the idea across. And then one more thing I forgot. I gotta do the white. Because Abe has a white color to the center of his body. So we're gonna do this. Good, don't look then? Okay. Hourly reminder that Honey loves your friends. I love my friends. I do love my friends. Also, may the 4th be with y'all. Is that Abe? It is Abe Sapien. Yes, it is. Good eye, good eye. I think he would have a little bit... a little bit under here. Trying to think of, like, the softest parts that would have the white part of the fish coloring. We are going to blend it, so it's not going to look as harsh as how it's going to look for a sec. Because she's such a good listener. Oh, I thank you. Thank you. It's because of the ears. Suchi, I love Abe, but also, man, these body markings can be frustrating to draw accurately. Yeah. These aren't even drawn super accurately. I just kind of simplified them for real. Let me look up Abe Sapien reference again. Let's see. Let's see. Kakariko Village. I'm listening to Kakariko Village music. Oh, I already crop reference. Dang it, honey. There we go. That's some good reference. on the inside. Oop. Then this. It's not quite the right color, but we'll adjust that. It's a little more red than I was looking for. There we go. Now we're gonna blur it. There we go. Sushi, I love it, but also Mandy's body marking. Oh, my bad, I already read that. Need to watch the original Hellboy movies. One to Golden Army. Golden Army is good. Golden Army is very good. Personally, I have a favorite. Want to sharpen this one up a little bit to emphasize the form. Fish belly. Not bad, not bad. I think I need to clean this up a little bit. A little more like that, I think. A little brighter? Let's see. Not bad, not bad. I think still a little brighter, actually. There we go. Golden Army gives drunk Abe. Yeah. Cute Abe singing like Can't Smile Without You. Adorable. Never did figure out the answer, but when was the moment you knew, oh no, Fishmen are hot? Dingus is right. It was Hellboy 2. It was certainly Hellboy 2. Listen, I just think he's neat. I just think Abe's neat. How do you feel about Abe's less charming cousin from The Shape of Water? He's fine. He's fine. He's not my type, but like that's okay. Some people like him. What music plays currently? Currently, it is the Ring Ruins of Kakariko Village. It's Tears of the Kingdom ambience. All right, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we're gonna do something. I still want to make this brighter. Let's do this, actually. To make it even more white. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Oh, no. Hi, Shaman. How's it going? What did you think about the reboot move part from the lack of Abe? Super simple. I think I did not like the reboot. It just wasn't a very good movie, honestly. It felt like it was trying to set up a universe when it was just like, no, you didn't need to. You really didn't need to. You didn't have to do that, so, why'd you do it? Alright, so we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. Put it into a folder. Abe full, that's what it's called. And then we're gonna put everything into that folder. Now let's see, is this too complex for this? I think I might have to simplify it. So we're gonna duplicate this. Oops. Duplicate it. And so we're gonna simplify this so that it can fit onto a Docky and not draw attention away from the main focus of the drawing. Also, thanks for lurking, Gesture. Wish they would have made Hellboy 3. Oh, that would have been lovely. Oh, that would have been so much fun. That's okay, though. That's okay. Alright, so to simplify, what we're going to do is we're going to change up the colors of a lot of these. So I think this color grab this, actually. Grab this color. Circle all of it. And then, wow. Same thing with the head. We're going to grab this color. Darken it slightly. And then adjust. So when you're simplifying a piece to exist within another piece, you have to consider the composition. If I just added, let's say if I just added, let's see, where is the Docky layer? That one is below items. Yeah, it's in the items. Poster, hat, pillow. So we're going to label that. Now, if I put this here, right here, it would be way too complex. I also have to warp it. So if I put this here, it would be way, way too complex for the piece. Even if I warp it. And it would draw focus away from the composition. It's not too bad because I put the lighting and effects on, but I want to simplify it so it does not draw as much away. Like, the current best I could do is just, like, lower the opacity, but that's not quite the same. So that's why we are taking this and we are simplifying it so that the color composition doesn't draw away from the main focus. Oh, excuse me. Are the Hellboy comics worth reading? I like them. Very different tone from the movies. Very, very different tone. They're a lot darker and more solemn. They remind me more of Batman comics, like the heaviness of Batman comics, but they're really fun for like the creatures. Yeah, it definitely draws the eye. Yeah, exactly. Let me take a little sip. Ba, 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 ba. All right, now we're just gonna choose this color. Grab the headpiece. And then fill. And make it slightly darker. So see, it's way, the features are way more toned down. Which doesn't look good for like an actual Docky piece, but for our purposes, it's what we want. There's gonna be some experimentation phase with it, because we're working on a piece within a piece, but we'll see how it goes. Excuse me. There we go. Fish Mermaid, let's go, baby! Mermaid is a lovely month, personally. I like the really cool mermaids that come out. Like, not necessarily the usual good-looking ones. I love the creature mermaids. The creature mermaids are my favorite. Okay, that's not bad. Do gotta adjust this so that it looks darker. Yep, that'll do. So already you can see how it looks way less defined and way simpler. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna grab this, turn down the lighting so it is way less drastic. And now I can imagine this would be a little bit easier to be on a Docky. Maybe I'll even turn this down a little bit. Yeah, okay. Let's put this on the piece and see how it looks. We're gonna do the full warp. Actually, let me copy that, paste it, and then or select layers, and then copy it. That way it's flatter and easier to deal with. Okay. It's always funny when he just pops up in there. But you can see how he changes based on where he is in the lighting. Like there's the shading and the lighting already affects him because of the way I've set up the layers. So let's put that there for a sec. Excuse me. You like what you see? Yeah, I do. I do like it quite a bit. Let's remove this real quick. And then move this around. So size-wise for the Docky, it'd probably be something like this. And then what we're going to do is we are going to warp it so that it works on the piece. I had a little reassociation moment where I was just like, this is my life. Oh, dang, this is my life. I can create the art I wish to see in the world? Dang. So we're going to go to transform. Nope. Transform. Mesh transformation. There we go. This is a really simple one, but we're just gonna test it out, see how it goes. Let's see. Nope, go back. I'm not too bothered about where the feet are gonna go. It's more for the upper body. There we go, something like this. Okay, that should be good for now. Put it underneath the line art. Clipping mask it, and then let's turn character back on. There we go. So it's much better than if it was the original. We can still simplify it though. So let's see what effects we can put onto it. Say a little goofy dip. Let's see. Oh, that's a really fun. I haven't seen that meme, Dingus. Oh, maybe I'll redraw that meme because I finished the art way faster than I expected. I don't know what happened, but suddenly I got really fast at drawing Abe. Don't ask me how, but it happened. So here we are. But yeah, look at that. The original would have had a little too much definition if we had done that. Versus this, which draws a little less attention. We're going to adjust it so it draws even less attention. But this is kind of... I'm just showing y'all the process. Just the process. So we're going to turn it down a little bit. I don't want to make it too defined. Maybe instead of that... Let's see, I gotta warp it a little more. Oops. Forgot. There's the new tool that I like. Nah. This one would be pulled in this direction, scrunched together like this a little bit. It's a pillow. Same thing with this. This would pull a little bit because of the fabric. Or does it look better if I just leave it? Like almost... It might just look better if I leave it like that with just... and I just add the effects. So what I'll probably do is I will select outside of it then. McBo, thank you for the 400 shinies. May the 4th be with you too. How did you get so good at drawing Abe Sapien, honey? Something you want to tell us? No. Nuh-uh. What would I have to tell y'all? What do you mean? What do you mean? We're gonna invert selection. Anyways, we're gonna blur. All right, just blur it a little bit. I want to Gaussian blur it. There we go. Not that much, just a little bit more. Just enough so that the details are obscured, but you can kind of tell what it is. Yep, that works okay. And then we're gonna blur it again when it's not selected. A little bit more. A little bit more. Maybe not actually. Yeah, this is an okay amount of blur. We are gonna change this though to 70% opacity. I think this looks better. I think the main thing that might be drawing my eye though are the shorts. Let me grayscale test it. Where's my grayscale? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, grayscale test. Let's see. Sliding's really nice. Thank you, Jay Cooley. Dingus, honey, if I had your skills, I'd be diabolical with them. Nobody would blame you for what you make for yourself. What I do with my art skills is my own choice. I can do what I want, and if I want to draw sexy fishmen, I will draw a sexy fishman. But yeah, what do y'all think? Does it draw too much attention away? I'm trying to think of ways I can adjust it. This is an extremely funny and good picture, though. This is extremely good. Where does all your art live? In my brain. In the brain. This is what I imagined when I heard the movie Shape of Water. Was not disappointed at all. Good. Good. I think it's just right. Perfect. This is with grayscale on, so let me turn that back on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at her. Look at me sleeping so soundly with my favorite Docky. And now I have my favorite. You know what I should do? Actually, one second. Let me... I finished this way earlier than I expected. I expected this to take 3 streams. This took maybe a stream and a half. The power of Abe, you know? The power of putting what you want to see into the world. Dingus, I want what she has. A good night's sleep. A good little rest. A good sleep regimen. Look at her. Look at her go. This is so good. This is so good. That you got honey motivated. I'm gonna be so for real. This I will show y'all one of my absolute favorite memes. This, oh no, let me see, where is it? Yes, okay. It is this one. Copy image. Come on, copy image. This image made me laugh so much that it was motivating. This is exactly what I imagine what Sun is like. Let's get to work, you anime boys, ain't you? Something about that made me so... It just motivated me. I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah. Anyway, time for me to draw a little Docky. I'm gonna put a Docky background behind this guy. So let's go to the rectangle tool. Just a basic rectangle for now would work. So let's fill that. I'll be so real, I don't know the dimensions of a Docky. I'm just kind of guessing. Anime boys, make them work for it. They gotta get it. You did it quickly because you have a lot of practice drawing this particular subject? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I draw things in my spare time that I don't show people? What are you implying? What do you mean by that? Huh? Anyway, let's just draw a pillow. Gotta get that bag for the anime boys. You gotta get it for the anime boys. All right, let me just draw a Docky real quick. Honey, what are you hiding? Nothing, Bert. Nothing. Nuh-uh. Don't you worry your pretty little head over it. Don't even worry about it, bud. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, where is the... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a live 2D asset of this. I'm just gonna make an asset of this. Where is my hand? One second. Let me draw a little rough hand. Alright, we gotta draw a hand. There we go. Okay. What do you mean? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. Make the hand a little bigger. There we go. Might catch a stream later. Got some housework to take care of later. See you later, Zeno. You take it easy. Gotta squeeze that pillow. Yeah, gotta hold it. Just hold it. Dingus, don't worry about it. Okay, yay! I also love that meme where it's just like, what's happening in the stock market? Don't worry about it, kitten. Yay! Okay. That meme makes me laugh so much. I like it so much. Unburdened. No thoughts, no worries. Discord kittens living the good life. I would hope anyways. He's like, okay, yay! Chocolate. I'm not saying I'm attracted to fish, but listen. We don't gotta be attracted to something to appreciate the aesthetics. Look at that. Look at that. I completely forgot this meme that Jump said. It's half formed in my brain where it's just like, what was it? It's like, if we weren't meant to grab men's waists, why are their waists so skinny and grabbable or something like that? And I'm like, I'm thinking about that meme right now. I'm thinking about it right now. I wonder, Zushi, I think I know the word. Yeah, I think I know. It's somewhere in my brain. It is there. Why you got that slutty little waist then? Why do you think I'm working out? For real though, when a homie wants to be held around the waist and you get to hold him around the waist, it's so nice. It's so nice. I do like it. I do like it quite a bit. Hands around the waist though are definitely ones where you gotta be like, I gotta ask, hey, can I hug you around the waist? Can I hold you on the waist? And like you gotta be upfront about it because it's weird to grab Hopies around the waist. Chim Dingus moment. Dingus is working out to have that sweet grabbable waist. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, baby. No body dysmorphia for my homies if I can help it. Catch you later, Chim. You take it easy. I hope you have a good one. This is not like the best hand I've ever drawn, but that's okay. Actually, if I look at reference, I'm just looking at my own hand for reference. "100% my homies get the pass, but I also am not making the first move. The other homies set the boundaries first." I do the exact same thing where it's just like, usually if my homie does it, then they are probably okay with me doing it to them. Like if my homies like a hug, I could probably hug them. Like if they hug me first, perfect. So, gotta open the floodgates, you know? I just don't want it to be me because I'm like, what if I misread a boundary? What if I misread someone's comfort level? Oh no. Oh no. I remember when for camp 1 when I was hanging out with the goofballs. I think I sent a message because I got so worried about it. I was like, "Hey y'all, like I hope you're having fun. I just wanted to check and make sure that like if anyone doesn't like being touched, I don't want to cross that boundary. I want to make sure everyone's okay." And then like everyone in the goose was like, "Yeah, hugs are great." And then someone was like, "I'm going to suplex Jumpster." Jumpy was just like, "I want to be crushed." I was like, "Oh, okay. Heck yeah, I can do that. That works." Suchi, same. I love cuddling with the homies, but I'm always terrified because I know my boundaries with friends are way more lax than most, and don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. Yeah, same. Alamaris, our YouTube shorts and fell in love with the Goblin Tubers. Stay for awesome art. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's why it meant so much to me that you asked for a hug first, because I was 100% too nervous to ask. Yeah, that's absolutely fair, Dingy. Absolutely fair. I, if I recall, I think I was pouty about it, and I was like, "Where's my hug?" And I was like, "Wait, am I being too much of a brat right now? Oh no, but I do want a hug. Oh no." Unprompted waste grabs are rewarded with powerful parse. Jeez, some warlike strategies there. And I'm kind of a big guy, so I don't want someone to feel like they have to if they're scared. Yeah, I also don't want anyone to feel like they have to give me hugs. Oh, I absolutely drew it on the same layer. That's why. I was like, where is the line art? I drew it on the wrong layer. That's okay. This is the hand. This is the pillow. There we go. Okay, time to redraw it. Denzin looks like a resident alien. He was aquatic too. Really? Dingus. Oh, homie, I hit you back with the, "Oh, so you're that guy." But in the back of my mind, I was saying, "Don't play hard to get for 1 second. You want this hug, Dingus." You absolutely, I absolutely was like, "Oh, okay, this is fine. This is fine." It all worked out, baby. We all got hugs. We all got hugs and got to hang out. It was lovely. Let's see. Turn that down a little bit more. Let's remove the reference real quick, because that way I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing better. Oh, genuine, that day will live in my heart forever. Still tear up thinking about it. It was a real sweet time. It was a real sweet day hanging out with you. Oh, good vibes that day. Good vibes all around. I remember we were freaking out when I think we went to the zoo and we saw monkeys, and I was like, "Oh, Bozo. Oh my gosh, Bozo." Jomi's VTuber mascot in real life. Oh my gosh. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. That's the best part about going to the zoo with homies, just like the bits. The bits that everyone does. So funny. So good. Hayden, are you French? Because I fell for you. Oh no! You fell? I hope you didn't hurt your head. Hope you didn't get concussion. Let's see. Yeah, this looks fine. Let's actually, I think I need to scooch it over a bit more. Did I draw? Honey, what's going on? Honey, what is going on? What's going on with your layers? Hair Bucket, thank you for the resub. Happy 34 months. What in the fish did I join in on? A good time. That's what you did. Dingus. I think that's really the first time I was able to just be myself around a group of people in such a long time. Felt safe and comfortable just being me. The goofballs. What, a second. The goofballs have just this magical way of making everyone feel comfortable and safe, and it is extremely, extremely nice. I'm very fortunate that I get to call them my homies. Because like I was always worried that I wouldn't be able to express myself and feel like myself amongst kind of strangers. But they really helped with that. They really, really helped with that. Drac, I mean who? Oh yeah, Abe Sapir for Hellboy. Diggy Diggoose. Honey's given herself a whole month to indulge in her love for a specific fishman. Yes, I certainly have. I don't think I'm gonna just draw Abe Sapien for real though. Um, I will probably just draw this and maybe like one more piece for fun. But for the most part, I was actually thinking of playing another Crab's Treasure this week. The problem is I got distracted. Uh, and so I lost track of time when making the schedule. Even though the schedule is pretty much identical every week. Every week I stream the same days, Friday, Saturday, Monday. But I forgot, and so I wanted to make sure that no one was going to miss out the first time I was going to play another Crab's Treasure, just in case, or if they wanted an art stream. My default will always be art streams because they're just so much fun. All right, there we go. Now, let's merge these two layers. And then we're going to invert selection, color it. And then put this underneath. There we go. And now we start to color. I'm gonna make this a off-white. That way it's not so blinding. Dingus, the you I met was really charming, funny, and a real pleasure to be around. I could say the same for you, Dingus. Thank you. Oh, cause yeah, the goofballs off stream are just a lower energy version of themselves. Like everyone gets really energized when they're on stream, and it's a lovely, lovely time. But off stream, basically the same people, just a little calmer. Like we all take turns talking and we all chill, and there's times where some of us are quiet, and that's all right. No one's in a rush to constantly make snappy jokes, but when we do make jokes, it's because we wanna. Have a little sip. Out of water, so I gotta grab a sip later. Also, Lord Leon, thank you for the resub. Happy 35 months. Welcome on back. Abe Sapien. Bubble tea, nice art style you have here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Having friends you can drop all your masks around can really help mental health. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It is very, very nice. It's not something you can always find very easily either. So I'm very fortunate that I met such kind people. Let's see, scooch this up. Yeah. Maybe twist it a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Let me pull up my color palette. 1 second. It's just easier if I grab my color palette. Actually, let me pull out my schedule. There we go. Let me grab that. And then we do this. Eh. I just come back from some Nautica session to find more fish here. With the apps. Yes. Yes, Lostin. More fish. I teach culturally competent care to nurses. The first step in developing competency is to recognize your own culture. My favorite question to help open up that idea is, who are you allowed to hug? Oh. That is actually a neat question. Who we're allowed to hug? Let's see. Let me just paint my nails real quick. And then grab the shade color, because that's the big one. There we go. Maybe a little bit more here. A little more drastic shading. Fun fact, the reason Abe Sapien and Doug Jones from Shape of Water look so similar is because Del Toro co-directed the movie. I think Del Toro directed both, and Doug Jones is both of them. He plays both of them. I'm pretty sure. Hi, Maria. Welcome in. Also heading out, I'm going to check out a local Comic-Con thing. Ooh, have fun. Be safe. I hope you have a good time there. Is that Abe Sapien? Yeah, Dongy. 'Tis indeed Abe Sapien. This is my taste. I apologize if this is your first time coming in here and you're seeing this. Alright, invert selection. Grab this, grab a shaded color, and then brush. Why is it slightly green? Oh no, it's gray. Huh. Color theory is wild. A little bit of shade at the bottom. Alright, and now for the hand. Just gotta grab this color and then a darker version of it, and then color it a little bit. And then for this pillow color, I'm just gonna choose a darker one. There we go. Legos I got here. Nice, just in time for May the 4th. Let's go, baby. All right, deselect that. And then fill. Docky. 'Tis a Docky. All right, now we copy this. Paste. And then we're going to merge selected layers. We're going to grab this, flip it over. You can do this. And now we turn this off. Export as PNG. Export. Or save duplicate PNG. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let me open up. You know what? Take my glasses off. Oh, that's the other hockey. Ah, that's fine. Whatever. It's okay. Let's open up the file location. Import your own assets. Okay. And we're gonna save. Oop, nope. Go in here. Copy, save to here. And then a Docky is what we're gonna call it. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting there. Oh no, it's gonna be a model set. Why do you think I drew it like this? Why do you think I drew it like this? Anyway, let's put these back up here. T. Silly, silly. You didn't think I would? After drawing it like this? You didn't think I'd make it a reality? Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Also, where is it? Wait, where to go? Did I save it correctly? One sec. Okay, let's go in there. Go in there. Is it in there now? Okay, it's not there. Where did it go? Did it save correctly? Let me try again. Turn this off, turn this off, turn this on. File, save, duplicate, PNG. Oh, yeah, I saved in the wrong file. That's okay. That's okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. I can put it back. I can put it back. 1 second. Y'all can we can just enjoy this for a moment while I go find it. Okay. Back. Paste. And then oh, it's huge. It's massive. Okay, rotate it. Okay, rotate it. Other way. Yes. Maybe rotate it a bit more. Yeah. Let's go. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, baby, let's go. I think I made the pillow a little too white. What I might do is I might adjust it. Order has been restored. It's perfect. It's perfect. Honey being all smug like chat. You think I wouldn't? Also, honey, where to go? Where to go? If she isn't so far gone, she went to super detail on feet. Listen, if you're into feet, that's okay. I'm bad at drawing feet. I'm gonna be so for real. The main reason I am not super into feet and don't want to draw them is because I am bad at drawing them. I'm real bad at drawing them. Sociosite, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months, welcome back. It's perfect for Netflix and chill nights. Oh, perfect. I am gonna adjust this though. Let's see. I want to grab this. You know what? Actually, undo. There we go. Select these. Basically got to select everything but the hands. It's much too white, so we're gonna adjust that. A little bit of a perfectionist right now, but that's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Alright. Grab this down here. Control U, and we're going to darken it a little bit more. And add the color here. Yeah, this will do a little better. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Almost. Thank you for the alert, lettuce boy. I come back from editing a job application to this. I approve. Good. I hope the job application goes well. You gonna put sleepy drool stains on it? No, I would never let him get so dirty like that. I would clean this pillow religiously. No one can say I don't treat him well. Okay, that is good. And now, save. Yep, Clip Studio, save. I know it's a big file. It contains a lot of important stuff. And then we're going to re-export file, save duplicate, PNG, save over. Yes. And then I'm gonna get rid of this. And then this. Open this. Copy. Delete this. Paste it. New one. Okay. Let's see if this one looks a bit better. There we go. Make it a little... There we go. There we go. Attached here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go, baby. We winning. We winning. Thanks for the delicious Norris record, right? Ugh. Put a fabric texture to ease the brightness. Oh, that could be good too. I'm a little too lazy for that right now, but there he is. There he is. The Fishman himself. What am I looking at? Art. That's what. Is it A from Hellboy? It looks great. Thank you, Jen. It is indeed. It is indeed. The Abe Docky is real. Look at it. Look at it. Oh. So good. So good. Makes me so happy. I am going to scooch him over so that it doesn't cover the art. Let's see. I'll just scooch him over here. Now that he's off screen. There we go. There you go. That'll do. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe rotate him a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty, so, I mean, we did good. We did good. We finished it way earlier than I was expecting. I was planning to stream for another hour, so, like, let's see, what else should we draw? Because I finished this. This is done now. This is pretty much done now. I don't know, yeah, we got the Abe Docky. Is Abe your favorite character from Hellboy? Yes. Yes, I have favorites. Why are fish people in media always cool looking? Where's my ugly flounder person? Good point. We need variety. We need more variety. Is this available in the Honey Shop when? Warner Brothers would kill me. Is it Warner Brothers? I don't know who owns it. Gotta say disappointed it's not Kit Fisto because of May 4th. Oh yeah, Star Wars. Well, I'll just save this for now. Got my schedule. I think maybe I'll just turn this into the post that I was gonna do. That is the Jurassic Park theme song, honey. Just put my signature. There we go. Oh, I doubt what to cover his glorious abs. Perhaps I will just put it over here. Something like that. Yeah. There you go. And then I can just make a post of this. What is the brand on the pants? Ooh. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. As like a little belt line. Yep. I see the vision. I see it. You know, it'd be the perfect spot for a signature womb tattoo? I can't do that. I can't do that. Actually, this is a weird... Does Abe have a belly button? I can't recall. I don't know. He's a fish. Anchor shape womb tattoo? Will you post this on Discord? I want this in my laptop background? Sure, why not? Why not? It's so good. It's so good. It's just so good. But yeah, if I put this in the Discord, tell you what, why don't I put it into in show chat. Gecko, I hope you're having a fun time with your homie. I just got the message. Is it? It's a fish, honey. Of course he doesn't have one. Of course, of course. I haven't seen him with one yet. I haven't seen him with one. Anyway, if I do post it, why don't I put it into... I can put it into show chat. Also, Snail Space. That is the most adorable mermaid art. Oh my gosh. Snails, it's so good. Or not Snail Space, but Snails. That art is so good. Oh my gosh. I guess I would put it in show chat. Man, the people in my Discord are so good at art. What the heck? Let me just really quickly put a little ring around it. A little glow effect. Not that one. This is a cool effect actually, but I want the white one. People in my Discord are so good at art. What the heck? Let's make the color this. Maybe like this color? No, that's too much of that color. Nice little soft outline. You have Discord? Yeah. I'm not super active in it. I enjoy seeing the art that everyone shares and the really y'all are so good at art, it's insane. But yeah, I enjoy seeing your work. Y'all post such good work, what the heck? I'm so proud to see Honey being loud and proud of the D-Gen. As a treat sometimes. As a treat, it's fun. Oh, enjoy staring at Fishmen? I will. Ooh, I will, baby. Let's see. Let me scooch this over. Maybe I'll flip this. Nah, I think I'll keep it upright, I guess. This is my life and I'm so happy with it. Let's go, baby. All right, let me export this. Save duplicate. PNG. Let's just call it Mermaid 2024. And then hopefully, yeah, I'll just put it in there. Upload. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Yeah, that one. Mermaid 2024. Let's go, baby. If y'all want it for a wallpaper, I have put it in show chat. Enjoy yourselves. Look at that. Look at that. Dang. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe I'll do some expressions for fun. Just for fun, because like the only other thing I'd planned was finishing polishing this up. So I can just work on that for now. Because we finished the art so early. Chocolate I wear in the Discord. I've put the quality PNG into the show chat for the Discord. Empty Washer! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are y'all doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had fun doing art. What were y'all up to? Give it ambiguous names to sussy art? What could go wrong? Nothing. Nothing. What do you mean ambiguous sussy names? Just because the picture I was asking for was the full... Oh, the full room picture! That makes a little more sense. I was like, wow, y'all like Abe too? What do you know? This one, though, yeah. I do want to put my signature in here, though. because I'm planning on making this the ending screen for the angel model. Because like I need to stress that the design is similar to what I currently have. It's just my updated art style. I think y'all will really like it. I was working on a Sonic animation. Ooh, an animation. That's hard. Good on ya. Good on ya. But welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream with Empty Washer. My name's Honey. Today we were just drawing some very nice art of the lovely, 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 lovely Abe Sapien. And I turned him into a little asset, as you can see down here. You know, just a little Docky. But I mainly drew it so that I could put it onto this, because this is going to be my new ending screen for streams. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Careful, honey. They might end up begging you for you to make the other side of the body pillow to be more proactive. I do gotta learn how to draw backsides. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Let me just put my signature in this. Thought I'd catch the finishing touches for the stream. Thank you, Wolfgang. Great asset, great asset, great asset. Thank you. I'm very pleased with it. Let me just do my signature real quick. That L and that I were too close. So I really like when artists sign their work, just because it makes it so much easier for me to find them, to find their work. They put out the book. There we go. Excuse me. Make it a nice little subtle thing, so it doesn't draw too much attention away. There we go. That way it's nice and visible. I don't know how HD this would be if I send it over Discord, because this is a massive file. For when I make starting and ending soon screens, I make them huge on purpose so that they can be really crisp, and I can usually animate them in Live 2D. I don't think I'll animate this one. But I did make it huge, so hooray! Let me just grab this. If y'all would like it, it is in the Discord. There we go. I might edit it as I go, but like, I think I can call this finished. Oh, cool. I've never seen you stream. I'm in D&D at the moment, but I hope you have a good time. Really cool to see you. Thank you, Ruby. I hope you have a good session in D&D. You take it easy. Make sure that I hope none of your characters die. And I hope you have fun with your homies. I dropped my current whip in the artisan's table. Let me look. 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 Artisan's table. Artisan's table. Y'all have such good art. I love the D&D stuff y'all post too. It's so cute. Ooh. Dang. That's a good turnaround. Ooh. I'm just watching it on loop. It is very, very good. I see you're on the cleanup stage too. Ooh, very nice. Good job. I don't know. But yeah, that looks really good. If y'all want to see some good animation, I do recommend you check out Empty Washer. I can't. Ah, got it. Good, I spelled it correctly. But yeah, I guess since I've finished this and I've finished this now, because I needed the art piece to go onto here. I guess I'll just polish up another piece of art before I go for lunch. Because I still got another, like, 30-ish minutes planned of stream, so let's draw some art. But yeah, Empty Washer, thank you for trusting me with your community. I hope you had a lovely time, and I'm really glad to see you shared the art, because it looks super good. But yeah, if you gotta head out, absolutely take it easy. You get some rest. Should we question why Honey is drooling for something blood red seeping with the aid pillow? It's just my mouth. What do you mean? It's just my mouth. Gerfu, wish I could draw? You can. You can absolutely draw. It takes a lot of time and effort to learn, and that can be really intimidating. But it's really worth it to learn how to draw if you want to be able to put your visual ideas on paper. I highly recommend it. So I guess right now I am drawing Nisei and Mage Vivica. Just polishing up some pictures and having some fun with it because we got some spare time. So why don't I just clean these up, you know? Let's see. Hey, we should give you some napkins. A packet of napkins. Napkins? For the drool? I should be fine. I should be fine. Honey being ahead of schedule? What world is this? I know, right? No. Empty washer. Much appreciated. Gotta run. Have a good rest of your stream. You have a great one, too. Take it easy. Let's see. Every time I say I wish I could do something, usually one of my friends metaphorically slaps me upside the head. And proceeds to remind me of all the stuff I can do, like scuba diving, horse riding, plane flying. That is awesome. Specifically when it comes to art, if you feel like doing art, then just go for it. Art is one of those things you just start doing. You start doing, and then you slowly start to refine your skills and the process. And then you go faster and faster and faster and faster until it's an obsession, and then art just takes over your life. That's just how it goes. I made a painting before, which I can post in the artist channel. Is that allowed? Yeah, absolutely. You can put it in Artisan's Table. That is a great place to share your work. Super sci-fi. I personally, someone who wants to learn CGI. I feel like I'd be better at making 3D model and have it move the way I want than drawing a 2D character consistently. There are big benefits to working in 2D versus 3D, because 3D, yeah, you don't have to worry about the models being on model, but you do gotta make the models themselves, which can be very time consuming. Let's fill in Mage Vivica's hair, because why not? Really quickly, let me turn off Nisei's layer and then put the hair on here. There we go. And then get rid of the ear outline here. Ooh, I love art and I'm pretty sure I'm just decent at it, but recently I've lost all my motivation to create things. Oh, okay. If you'd like, I can maybe see if I can help you out with that in terms of like, if you have burnout, I can try to explain the kind of burnout you might be going through and see if that helps. Because burnout just happens to every artist at some point. Like there's different kinds of burnout, but like it is part of the process. And if you just want to tackle it on your own, absolutely fair. You know you best. Does biblically accurate Angel Honey not have mirrors in her house because she's uncomfortable without the eye contact? It's a little better if I'm looking at myself, but still, sometimes I still have a tough one. Sometimes it is still tricky to look at myself in the mirror. There we go. There we go. Almost got all the hair selected for this piece. I almost started humming the Undertale soundtrack. Gonna pop over to my coffee shop to see if they have May the 4th special. Ooh. Hopefully they do. If not, it's good to get out of the house. It is Star Wars Day for Carvey. Yeah. Cornbread. Not an artist, but I've started taking creative writing more seriously. Even though it's a different creative outlet than drawing, streams like yours help motivate me to write. Yeah. Writing is still a creative art. It may not feel like it because, you know, art is usually thought of as the illustrative kind. But it is art. It really is art. Writing is hard, too. I am not good at writing. It is very cool, and it's a skill I do not have. And creative writing is also art. It absolutely is. A lot of artists discredit themselves because they're like, it's not. Some people tell them that it's not real art. And it's like, it is the act of creation, which is an art. Cooking is an art. It's called the culinary arts. Woodworking is an art. Architecture is kind of an art. It's an engineering kind of art, but it is architecture. You know? The act of creation is an art, in my opinion. If you can get a writer, artist, an animator, and a director together, you can make a megazord of cool content. Oh, yes, you absolutely can. You can paint a picture with 1,000 words. If anything, I think personally writing is more difficult for me because it's so hard to describe things well. In my brain, it's easier to draw it. It is hard to describe an environment with the right words and paint a picture so that it turns out in people's minds properly. Versus with art, you could just draw it. You just draw. Hello, everyone. Nani, hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, Big Bad Cat. Thank you. Ryu, sorry I had to disappear for a moment as you were responding. But anyways, it's been like a few months since I created something. Occasionally I would try to draw something, but it all ended up trash. Oh, okay. So is it more of a you have a hard time coming up with ideas, or your ideas aren't coming out right? Or, secret third thing, that the quality of your art is lower than you would like? Because each one of those is different, and they all mean different things, you know? Jedi. Connie question. How many times are you going to pull out the Abe Docky from now on into the future? Probably when I feel like it. Doesn't need to be too often. I'm definitely keeping it for the rest of this stream, but I just think he's neat. I just think he's neat. I have trouble focusing on one type of art. Currently, I like to do writing, 2D art, game development, building models, and making chainmail armor. Jeez, that's a lot at the same time. You got a lot of creative energy. That's great. If you have trouble focusing on one, I think that's okay, unless you are trying to meet a deadline for something. Kind of go at your own pace. Sometimes my brain likes to jump around to different art forms, like embroidery, cooking, baking, because it needs a break from the other art forms that it is currently doing. In taking breaks, your brain can sit with what you have created and can create more efficiently afterwards with the rest it gets, you know? I love that this piece started out as a warm-up and it ended as a, this is getting close to a polished piece, actually. Huh. Okay, interesting. Dingus, got a dip for the day. Big love humping. Your streams always make my Saturdays brighter. Thank you, Dingus. I hope you have a lovely day. You get some rest. I'm sure I'll see you pretty soon. The lament. Current method is to limit each one to a day a week. Oh, okay. If that's working, then that works. Honey's like, damn, there I go accidentally making masterpieces again. Dang, it happens again. Take it easy, Dingus. Dear, what I do is I visualize the environment in my head first. I figure out what it looks like, and then I try to describe exactly that. The trick is to flourish it with imaginative words and try to carve a flow into the description. Think of it like how an artist constructs their piece so that the eyes travel through it in a specific way. What is it called? Composition? That both words. Yeah, the eye direction, line of movement, or even composition. I have trouble with coming up with ideas, but also whenever I start something, it doesn't come out right. Or I just end up abandoning the project. Okay. So if you have trouble coming out with ideas, usually the best thing to do is to go do something different. For example, change the TV series you're watching. Watch something new in a genre that you're not used to. Read a different book. Read a new kind of comic book if you don't read comic books. Go outside and create new experiences for yourself. That is usually a good way to get around burnout. If it doesn't come out right, that's not bad. That usually means that your eyes and your artistic eye is growing faster than your capabilities are, which is fine because your muscle memory will naturally catch up as time goes on. But it is good because it means that your artistic eye is learning, and it's just a little bit ahead of you right now. Once they catch up, you will feel like your art is in alignment again. If you end up abandoning the project, I would recommend starting with smaller projects. Instead of big projects that might take too much time, make a smaller project. Start with a smaller project. That is probably the best way to do it. Like, I like to say draw on post-it notes or do little scribbles and sketches. Because otherwise you're going to take on projects that are too ambitious and get tired of them partway through. Destin, drawn art and written art also convey two major differences for the art itself. Drawn art is what the artist sees. Written art is what the writer wants the reader to see. Carvey, dang it, I accidentally made a perfect piece, honey, every time she draws something. That's nice when that happens, because sometimes I get burned out too. Sometimes my art does not come out the way I want it to. And that is okay. It happens. It's lovely when an art piece comes out the way I like. It's not always. But sometimes when the art comes out unexpected from the way you originally intended, it is a good idea to just sort of kind of accept it, especially if you're in the learning process. You cannot be too harsh on yourself if the art doesn't look exactly like it is in your brain. It is hard to get things like that to line up properly. It takes a lot of work and practice. Even I am not able to do it perfectly. But I accept when a piece doesn't look exactly good, and I try to just polish it until it looks good enough. And then I get to move on, and hopefully the next one will be closer to what was in my head. Doesn't always work like that, but that's kind of the mentality I take with it. Hi, Psycho. I'm Protosaver. I've always wanted to draw, but I hate traditional medium because you can never erase everything. Okay, well, if you want, you can try to draw on a very cheap tablet. I think the cheapest tablet you could probably get is like $50, especially if you get it used. But otherwise, what might be good for you to draw traditionally is instead of trying to polish up one piece, try really quickly to draw one pose. And if it doesn't look good, try again next to it. Just keep drawing multiple pieces, and your brain will start to get used to drawing what you want. You're essentially creating a muscle memory. I've dabbled a bit in a bit of script myself. My style is more like come with the basics of the scenario, like write down the kind of actions that are happening, and then come up with dialogue to go with it. And then just going to do the rest of it by the seat of my pants with whatever creative thing pops into my head that fits. Abe Docky pretty late. Also, art is great too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think a good way to practice writing environments is to take an art piece, write a description of it as your eyes see it, and trying to be as accurate to the path you travel across the art, and the thought that makes you think. It doesn't have to be any fancy language. That can be implemented with time. That's actually something I want to try with some of my artist friends. I want us all to get a description of a character or an environment, and I want us to draw it. I think Batbug Doodles does that, where they get prompts of like characters, and then they design them together and get to see what comes out of it. It's really fun. It just shows how everyone's brain creates things differently, and I really like it. Zuchi, for me, the number one thing at getting me to actually draw instead of just wanting to draw is to pick a streamer who inspires you and tell yourself that whatever you watch your streams, you'll draw along with it. Doesn't matter if it's bad. Doesn't matter if you're just beginning. Just draw something. For me, that streamer's Honey and it worked great. Oh, thank you, Zuchi. Thank you. That's so kind of you to say. Oh, one sec. There's a wasp in my house. One sec. Get out of here. Get out of here, bud. Oh, one sec. He's trying to get out the window. Let me get him. Let me get him. You're so close. Out you go. Out you go. You're so close. Why do you keep going to the glass? I have opened the window. You are so close, my guy. So close. I think he got out. I think. Hopefully. No, he didn't. Come on, my guy. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close to getting out of there. You're so close. You're so close. Out you go. Come on. 1 second. I don't die. That's okay. I don't think I'm allergic to wasps. I think we're good. Just out. A little more. A little bit more. Now I don't know where he went. Okay. Well, guess that's a later honey problem. I can hear him, but I don't see him, so. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. Now you go to the window now that I've closed it. Come on. Come on, dude. 1 second. Just in case someone comes in. I can hear. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's on my ceiling now. Come on. Come on, bud. You don't pay rent. Get out of here. You ain't a guest. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay. I closed the blinds, so hopefully you figure it out. If you don't, Well, good luck. Just start getting like the Bloodborne boss music. Oh, the Bloodstar Beast music would be very good for this. The loathsome wasp eater. Alright, well, I put the blinds over him, so hopefully you can see. Hopefully he gets out. More kind of insects than I am if I had smashed the thing. Yeah, that's okay. I never like killing bugs. I don't know. Bugs are really important to the ecosystem. Oh, I think it got out. Yes, it got out. Perfect. Close the window. Alright, good. But yeah, anytime I like find like a spider or a bug or something in my house, I just go, okay, time to put it in a glass and get it out. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, we drew him earlier. Anyway, I mainly drew him so that I could put him on this Docky here. But yeah, we're just chilling, cleaning up this art. Wait, you have two right hands? Yes. Yes. Yes for this. Honey is far braver than me. I have entomophobia, but only for flying insects. Anything that buzzes make me freeze up. That's okay. Everybody's got their different fears. Everybody's different. That's alright. Because yeah. I'm not particularly afraid of bugs or anything. So to me, it's not too difficult to just go like, okay, time to shoo him out of the house. Like, Bug, thank you for the 100 shinies. It is incredible how nice and supportive Honey is, even to a wasp, the spawn of Satan himself. You can't help it that he's a wasp. You can't help it. It's alright. You know? Bugs are real important to the ecosystem. Gotta make sure that they survive. Even if there are studies, or I think someone has said there's a study where wasps' disappearance would be negligible on the ecosystem. I don't know. I think elimination of almost any species is bad for the ecosystem. You know? Except mosquitoes, if you see it, kill it. Actually, mosquitoes do feed a lot of bats, though, so it's important. All bugs are kind of important. If the bugs disappear, a lot of the things that we eat disappear, you know? If the bugs are gone, a lot of the fish are gone, a lot of the birds are gone. A lot of the other insects are gone, and it just cascades. Once the bugs are gone, that's it. I think that's game over. Do wasps eat smaller insects or anything? I think they do. I know that wasps are sometimes threats to bees, but bees also can kill wasps, so they're in war with each other, kind of. Species going to extinct is also part of nature. The ecosystem will adapt accordingly. Yeah, I mean, like, to a certain extent, yes, but also not the way that it's currently going down. No, that was bad. The ecosystem will adapt in that humans will die, and I'd rather not. I'd rather that not happen, you know. Fun fact, parasites are very important for the ecosystem. Makes proteins available for other small life forms. Ah, didn't know that. Also, Timmy, have fun doing chores. Snail space. Got stung by a bee on the pad of my finger once. Now I'm always jumping around stinging insects. Fair. Fair. Wasps are natural control population control for various pests. Oh, I didn't know that. Also, Clapstorm. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 5 months. Welcome on back. But yeah, I think... What was I about to say? Right. I remembered what I was going to say, and then I got distracted immediately. That's how my brain's working right now. Allodolus actually do pollinate and manage populations of other bug type things. Yeah. Everything has a role, you know? everything has a purpose and a role in the ecosystem. Not to boil things down to purposes, you know, but like everything has its place. Sonny, as an artist with a high level of expertise, how much would it throw you off trying to draw a character or creature that intentionally has wrong biology, like Rakshasa having backwards hands? It wouldn't actually matter that much. The main thing is, if the anatomy is wrong, air quotes wrong, it could still work. It could still work wonderfully, such as Sonic. If you look at Sonic, Sonic's head is way too big to be anatomically correct on a character. Even this art I am drawing right now, it is a pushed version of a character. Mage Vivica's, no one's eyes IRL are this big. No one's head is that big compared to the body. It's close, because that's my style. But it's all about exaggeration and finding appeal. A character can have really messed up anatomical proportions, like hands can be bigger than the head, and there can still be a whole bunch of appeal to it. It's really, really cool. I've drawn Rakshasas before, and they do have backwards hands, and it's very fun to draw them. But yeah. Hi, Getter, it is indeed Abe. Look at him. Look at him. We appreciate Abe here. I mean, there are goblin people who look like Honey IRL. Ruined. Ruined. Immersion broken. Simon, I was fine with insects, though mild issues with spiders, until the end of my second semester as a geology major, when I was so stressed I had nightmares 4 to 5 nights a week for a month leading up to finals, all insect and arachnid related. Oh no. Yeah, everyone's got their own reason for being afraid of what they're afraid of, you know? It is different for everybody. Let's just find out how to genetically modify humans to make honey so we don't need bees anymore. So if I'm not mistaken, honeybees are not actually in danger. When people say bees are in danger and disappearing, they mean wild bees. Bees that do not produce honey that we consume. Those bees are actually the ones that we really need, because I did not know this, but honeybees wake up at different times than wild bees. For certain plants that bloom in the morning rather than later in the afternoon, they need the early rising pollinators that wild bees are. So it is not honeybees that are going extinct in terms of like endangered bees. It's the wild ones. A lot of the wild bees actually look like flies, is what I've seen. They look like beetles and flies. And so people don't realize that they're bees. You know, they're pollinators. Let's for a bit to get lunch. What are we talking about? We're talking about bees and bugs and the ecosystem, you know? And art. The type of insects that personally scare the crap out of me are praying mantises, and I hate anything big enough to see its eyeballs. Yeah. But once a wasp stung me on the roof of the mouth inside, so I'm sorry, but not really a wasp fan. Fair. Fair, homie. Fair. Technically speaking, human anatomy should not work. Our heads are too big, our spines are too long, and we should not be bipedal, yet we are. Well, technically, I guess it works. It's just, if you're thinking from the most logical standpoint of if you are building a creature, a lot of designs don't, air quotes, work. But I think that's great. Something doesn't always have to be functional to exist. Gotta get the tongue color. Places like Newfoundland are among the few places that honeybees are thriving. Nice. I think something that is really important to learn is once we get past the cute conservationists, the actual conservation work can begin. So you'll notice that like with a lot of campaigns to save animals, the animals are cute in some sort of way. They look visually appealing. But the animals that actually do need help are the ugly ones, the ones that can't be really turned into cute marketable plushies, you know? Those are the ones that are endangered, that are really, really in trouble. Don't have to be well designed to exist. Look at male anatomy. I think male anatomy is pretty good. Like, I think our anatomy is not bad. Because, like, if you think about it with the genitalia, like, where else would it go? Where would it be? Brother drunk with soda, be a gone into for this. Oh, for the sweet ones? Oh no, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. I remember reading from a beekeeper about how modern beekeeping is helping contribute to the endangerment of honeybees. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Need to protect the bees. That's why we in California consider bees to be an endangered species of fish, and you should too. What? I don't know enough about this to say that whether that's true or not. Maybe we should get an ugly bats turds manga and campaign to save them. I don't know if it would help, but maybe it would. There we go. Now the tongue. Nice sketch, Gremlin. The art goes really good. We're just vibing, taking it easy. I'm probably gonna stream for a couple more minutes, have some fun, and then I'm gonna go get some lunch. So I'm gonna finish this up. Also fish beavers, though that's more of a Lent purposes. Oh yeah. The reason male genitalia are external is because our bodies run too warm. Colder bodies you can do internal. Yep. I think it was the way that sperm works is that if it overheats, it dies. So it has to be kept outside of the body so that it doesn't kill what you need for the reproductive system. For uterus havers, it is typically not something you have to worry about. Our stuff's internal. It's the only creature we're saving is hedgehog. Is it though? I didn't know hedgehogs were in trouble. Let's do the dress. Also for this, I am definitely gonna grab skin color. There we go. Did it work? Not this one. There we go. That's Vivi's skin color. Vivi's hands. There we go. I think I got all that. Now it's time to do the clothes. Amaro Black Rose, thank you for the resub. Happy 11 months. I see a goblin. Hail to the Goblin Queen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Being royalty sounds like a lot of responsibility sometimes. I don't know if I could do that. Remember to stay hydrated and keep that healthy posture? Yeah, good idea, McBo. Good idea. Let's change up the music a little bit. Feel like listening to... Let's listen to Harpy Hair. Harpy Hair, Harpy Hair, Harpy Hair. But your Sonic's doing a bang-up job to make people aware of hedgehogs. I never really saw him as a hedgehog. I'm gonna be so for real. I kind of thought he was just a creature. Doesn't look like a hedgehog because he's blue. Hi, G-Tune. Probably. They're in trouble. They just need to be preserved. Men are just too hot. Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the average cis men temperature is higher, but I am not sure about that. I could be working off of bad info. Harpy hair, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. Mama, tell me so I say. Harpy hair, where have you buried all your children? 90.7 Fahrenheit? Oh. That's pretty hot. I'm aware of how the penis and friends ended up how they are, but a fragile, sensitive, reproductive, vital piece of my anatomy can accidentally sit on and have used a few more drafts if somebody was writing it up. Yeah, but that's like every mammal. True, that is almost every mammal. Because the only other way I could think of it is it being internal, but that is for birds and reptiles, which they're closely related. So mammals, it does work on the outside of the body. The thing that allows our brain to control most of our body requires less than a finger deep of penetration of our back to sever it. I mean, true. What do you think about it? 98.6 is pretty close. I personally don't know the difference. Like that's only a little bit, but yeah. Did you? My average temperature's always been more around 97. Guess I'm just too cool. Too cool for school. As a male, that's resting temperature is roughly the same as I can confirm. All my female friends space heater in school. Yeah, there's a bit of a joke where it's like every summer is like women's winter because the AC gets turned on and it is so cold that a lot of the times women have to dress warmer at the office, and I'm like, okay, I get that. I understand that one. Almost in my entire assigned female at birth social circle has the indoor cold issue. Yep. I would also have that problem. Wonderful art as usual, honey. You're humming and very calm and cozy. Thank you, Anima. I got a little focused. My brain was like, ooh, art. And then it stopped focusing for a little bit. I shine only with the light you gave me. What color? Does she have colored nails? Very, very soft, gently colored nails. Let's go. Oh, maybe they're a little purple, actually. Shine only with the light you gave me. Chicken came back and he's on a pillow already? Yeah. We got pretty far with this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's a fishman, a goblin, a witch, and a small niece. Yeah, baby. It is cute. Oh, this art is so much fun to draw. Man, I love art. Art's so good. It's so much fun to do. There we go. Oh, missed one. Also, hi Kaido, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Gonna finish up this part. Let's see. Me here without a good sense of heat and or cold, being able to go every day like it's the same temperature every single day. Your body just adjusts, Anima. It's pretty cool. Might actually cry from joy the first time I feel random clue when I start hormone therapy. Nice. Let's go, Wynette. I'm glad. I hope it feels good when you get to feel the coolness. Because yeah, the from what I understand, for people who start transitioning for trans femme, is the most common thing you notice is that your skin becomes a lot softer, as well as you become way more sensitive to temperatures. Um, some of the trans friends I have, there's a reason that a lot of women do a lot of skincare, and part of that is because your skin is a lot more sensitive to temperatures as well as humidity. So sometimes it cracks and gets dry a lot easier. So keep that in mind. Kaido, I'm filled with hate for Apple. I saw that message, Kaido. I saw that Apple's trying to screw you over. The autocorrect has actually gotten pretty bad recently. It has not been working very well. Let's see. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. Carby, you also get heat vision. Shh, we don't tell them that. We don't tell them that. You saw nothing? What do you mean, Kaido? I saw nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Striker Tempest, thank you for the 100 shinies. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Live in the heart of America's Tatooine. That's hot. I'm an Nevadian soul. I will very much need to be aware of that. Yeah, good luck. I hope your skin does okay. Let's see. Just gotta fill in these parts that I missed. Whoop, I missed that. There we go. I shine only with the light you gave me. I shine only with the light you gave me. Thanks for the lurk, Anima. Carby, gonna take a nap, I think. Did a lot of walking around today. Have a good one. You take it easy, Carby. I'm also gonna wrap up stream in about 10-ish minutes. I just want to finish up the last couple pieces here. Let's get the potion color in there. Oh, let's make it an amber potion, kind of like this. Funniest thing, I was assigned male at birth, but even psychologically, I'm like in between. Like I exhibit traits of both sides. I'm not just talking like intersex or anything. I'm just weird like that. It's like nature decreed for the moment of my birth. You are gender fluid. I think gender is kind of a weird thing to like. Gender roles are very strange. It's something that does not really need to exist, especially nowadays. Like, here's the thing: gender is important. it is very important because it is how people identify themselves, you know? And also people need to be treated a certain way because of their gender sometimes. Oh, I guess no, I guess that would be more of a separation between gender and sex, huh? Because the sex you were born with does affect the different physical needs you have. For example, if you are capable of getting pregnant, you need to be treated with care when you are going through pregnancy and post-pregnancy. You know, if you need to be given sympathy when you are going through your period. And like, I can only really experience as someone who has a uterus. Like that's the limitation of my point of view. But like, yeah, that's sex is one where it's just like it is important to keep in mind of the physical differences. But gender is more of, as far as I understand, one where you identify with, and it is trickier to explain, and I am not an expert on this, so like do take what I say with the she doesn't know everything, like every possible aspect, but gender is very important because it helps people to feel comfortable and identify with how they would like to present themselves in the world. It is frustrating that gender roles are kind of this limiting thing, though. They could be really cool, but they are often treated as like hard rules to accept of the world, and it's like that's not the case. Typically masculine people can still be soft and experience things differently, you know? Kaido, 10-ish minutes to tell Honey she's amazing. She's the foundation of goblin tubers. Don't want to put her too high, afraid she'll fall. It's a joke. Honey's amazing though. She has an amazing voice. She sounds like she'd be fun to squish, hug, and she'd go "Hurk." But in her high-pitched voice, she's so small, adorable, smoochable. Thank you. That's kind of say. I was not the first goblin VTuber. I will fully say that right now. I think Pazzled Eggs was a VTuber, a goblin VTuber before I was. Hope Paz is doing alright. I have no idea what they're up to. More orange. Orange. And then darker. There we go. Can confirm, and big man, but will cry on a dime with my friends being sweet. Yeah, that's that is really good. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that was frustrating. Cyborg, thank you for the resub. Happy 11 months. Everyone should free to have wiggly ears. Indeed. But yeah, that is the frustrating thing with gender roles, is like that masculine people are not allowed to cry or have moments where they're allowed to be vulnerable and rest, and that's really not fair. Why is it that only femme people can cry? Why is that the rule? Why isn't everyone allowed to cry and be emotional? Why aren't femme folk allowed to be seen as strong either, you know? Granted, gender roles are changing as time goes on, but I think gender roles can be very limiting. To say that like someone it has to be strong and stoic because they're raised masculine is not fair. And it also dismisses the amount of femfolk that have had upbringings where they have had to be the strong and stoic one, you know? We cannot judge a person based on the gender roles that we have grown up with. They're people, you know? Why not? I won the face lottery. Everything I didn't get from my mom, I got from my grandma. Now I just need to get the rest of my... Nice. Nice. Seems like you have a good positive attitude about it. Why not? That's good. Yoda talking about sex and gender. Both are important. Welcome in, Jackie. Can confirm. And Big Member will crown a dime. Yeah. If you ever read Romance of the Three Kingdoms, the hardest and baddest dudes in the novel cry all the time for all kinds of reasons. Actually, one of the first pieces of media, maybe not the first piece of media, but one of the best pieces of media that really made me happy to see was Demon Slayer. The main character cries so much, and he's kind. He is a kind, good person who is doing his best, but he is also very strong. Like, it shows that he can have emotions and be be vulnerable with other people, but is still a strong and good character, you know? I think that's important to let boys, especially young boys who are very influenced by anime, see that a strong protagonist is one that can cry. I hope that the current generations and the next ones can all realize that having emotions is healthy and it's what we do with them that can determine whether they are good things or bad. If you ever... Oh, I already read that, my bad. Sci-fi. As a straight man, I'm definitely an advocate for allowing men to share their emotions and to not have just be stone pillars with no personality and no emotions. Share your emotions, man, just do it so in a way that's healthy and doesn't hurt people, and you'll do fine in my eyes. Yeah. There is a interesting thing with that where it's like, yes, it is very good to let men express their emotions. I want to stress, though, with a little asterisk, it should not be solely expressed to your significant other. It should be expressed to your friends, your family. Your therapist most likely is the healthiest one. But that emotional labor should not just fall on your partner. That's very important to know, or to note. Because that's where things can get really, really tough. Where the gender roles can kind of hurt a relationship a lot. Where the typically straight woman is forced to carry the emotional labor of their partner. Honey, if it's not too much trouble, could I get your opinion on my painting when you have a free minute at the end, maybe? Sorry to be annoying. No worries. I have no idea where you put it. If you put it into... there's a channel in the Discord. It is called Art Feedback. If you put it into Art Feedback, you can get feedback from everyone, not just myself. Because the honest truth is I am very busy, and I have not had time to look at art feedback in a little bit, but the community is very kind, and if you ask for specific feedback, then absolutely. Put an artisan's table, sorry? No worries, that's okay. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can also share it in artisan's table and say what you like about it. But yeah, I just like to keep those two separate, because there is a space for constructive criticism if people ask, but there's also a space just to share and not have to worry about it being criticized or people saying, oh, the anatomy's wrong or you need to adjust this. Because I feel like on the internet there's not enough of that. There's not enough of a separation of space between criticizing space so you can grow as an artist versus space to enjoy art, free art, basically, that is posted. Piku, not a face real, but if Honey was human. No, this is Mage Vivica, actually. This is Nisego. Let me shut them out. Mage Vivica. And the little plushie is Nisego. Nisei is a wonderful artist. Has done such good art. I think y'all will really like him. Ooh. Joker reminds me of how every main character in the One Piece cries at one or more points or another, whether they're manly men or girly girls. I haven't gotten too far, but I think almost everyone does cry. Case work. Fun gender / sex fact. A lot of things inherent to biological sex actually also change with hormones. Studies show assigned female at birth, people who go on testosterone without fail grow prostate tissue. Oh. Assigned male at birth, people on estrogen can experience monthly cramps, mood swings, and pretty much any combination of period symptoms just without the bleeding. Oh, I didn't know that. That's fascinating. What would you look like if you had a human form? I've considered drawing myself with a human form. Like, I can draw human honey one day. I think it would be neat. It might look different than y'all expect, but perhaps it would be fun. I actually want to do a race swap where I would draw myself as like an elf. A tiefling, a human, a gnome, like just the different looks so y'all could see how I would draw in different styles. But yeah, I haven't drawn it yet. One day I would like to, though. Take me anywhere. I think you'll find it hard to surprise me, but if you can, more power to you. Not good? I could try. I think being able to show your emotions is important, but you should also have control and understanding of your emotions, because you showing it, but not being able to understand and being able to take care of the issue or the strain. Yep, that is hard. It's hard to understand your emotions. And sometimes it's okay to ask friends, like, hey, I've been thinking about something, but I want to talk it out so I can understand it better. Going in with that expectation is actually not a bad idea. Sushi artist, here's a piece I made just for fun. Boy, I love making art. Self-assigned critic on DeviantArt. Please, darling, don't hold yourself back. Let her breast beat the brush of your canvas bouncing boobily across the screen. 3 out of 10. There is a thing online where there is good criticism and bad criticism. And it can be hard to tell online sometimes. So as an artist who's just starting, be careful about what you take to heart from people online. Afternoon, Vivica's looking good. Thank you. Yeah, we finished drawing Abe. And so we just started to color this. And so we're chilling. Taking it easy. Let me find the Nisei. There we go. There's the color palette for him. I think that's a different color. There we go. Let's do the eyes. And I think we'll call it a stream after that. Oh, because I'm starting to feel hungry. I'm gonna need to eat some lunch. I love that he's like a common writer, because common writers are kind of bug-like. I like the designs. Abe more like Abe. Abe is 1 letter short of babe. So close. So close. Messenger, being surprised comes from something being different than your preconceived expectation of it. Hence, the less assumptions and expectations you make, the less you'll be surprised. Yeah. I guess that's true. There we go. I love art. I got really excited for a second. I was like, art's great. I had so much fun drawing these. They're so cute. They're so adorable. I think these two are lovely. They're lovely content creators. General Nevis. Hi, honey. It's nice to meet you. Hope you're having a lovely art stream. When I was browsing on YouTube, I noticed clips of your VTuber self around. Oh, welcome in! I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. We're just vibing, drawing some pretty cool content creators. What does EYES spell? ES? I love that video so much, Wynette. That video is so funny. He is absolutely convinced that that's how you spell yes. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I hope it makes me laugh so much. So much. EYES. What's that spell? Yes. Yes. They're adorable together. They really are. Fun life. I think it's okay to be sad and not show it in an extremely visible way either. I've never seen my father cry, even when he goes through things that are very tough for him. And if anything, it's inspiring and shows how much he cares about us to keep going forward and be strong. I think people forget this. Absolutely. There are different ways to feeling sadness. I think that is a way of expressing sadness that doesn't need to be shamed. That's kind of the tricky part to explain, which you bring up a good point, Bon, where it's like, I think it should be more acceptable for men to cry, but it doesn't mean that any other way is less acceptable. You know what I mean? There is not one way to grieve or express sadness or express frustration or discontent. There are bad ways for sure, whereas usually when you hurt other people in feeling your emotions. Like, it is the actions that can be bad, but the feelings themselves and expressing them in a healthy way comes in a whole bunch of different forms. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's loud and very blubbery, and both are okay. Odd Fire Dragon. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Hi, honey. I'm new. I'm new on you in chat. It's nice to watch you. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. I hope you have a good one too. Kanjiro from Demon Slayer is the epitome of strength. No matter what happens, he keeps his kindness and understanding nature. Despite crying, he's still so very stoic in the sense that he doesn't lose himself in the trauma he experienced. Real strength is staying a good person in the face of an unfair world. That can be so very hard. Kanjiro, truly, in my opinion, a paragon of inner strength. I'm definitely not as good as him, though I try. Yeah, he is an ideal that you can look up to. I agree that the strongest thing you can do is be kind and understanding in a world that sometimes punishes it. I think that is a very admirable thing, and that's kind of the best thing you can do. Oh, wonderful song. I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. But yeah, people process grief in their own way. We just have to be supportive however they go about it. Yeah. General Nevis, the vibe in the streams is fun. I like chill streams. Also, I'm having a nice Saturday. Thanks for asking. Plus, I'm excited to announce I'll be doing my first ever Twitch stream, May 8th. Good luck! I hope you have fun with your first stream. Take it easy on yourself. Don't worry if it doesn't go as expected or there's scuff. Usually there is, so take it easy. I hope you have fun. Do you read my interviews or do you skip my afternoon when you said you were passing through? Was I even on your way? I knew when I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you. You'd do the opposite of what you said you'd do, and I'd end up more afraid. Don't say it isn't fair. You clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable. So if you really wanna know when I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. Can I get a rundown on what you do as a streamer, please? Yeah, for sure. So, for those of you who are new, my name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. For the most part, I play FromSoft games and do art. Like, the majority of the time, I do art because I find it relaxing and fun. If there's ever a stream that I don't announce, it is usually art. But yeah, I made my own model, made my own assets. I stream Friday nights, Saturday mornings, and Monday nights. Those are the 3 times I stream. Sometimes I stream a little more, but I don't usually announce this sometimes because it's guerrilla streams. I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I never treat me this shitty. You make me hate this city, and I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything, and all that you did was make me fucking sad. So don't waste the time I don't have. Don't try to make me feel bad. I could talk about every time that you showed up on time, but I'd have an empty line, 'cause you never did. Never paid any mind to my mother or friends, so I shut them all out for you, 'cause I was a kid. You ruined everything good. Always said you were misunderstood. Made all my moments your own. Just fucking leave me alone. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Think your voice would sound good with Burn, Burn, Witcher, and Toss a Coin to Your Witcher? Yeah, I like Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Maybe I'll sing that later. It's kind of funny how the song came on after talking about having emotions. Yeah. Why does Honey get to be an amazing artist and amazing singer? Unfair. Practice, baby. General Levis, thanks. I'll do my best. Plus, I've been getting a rough idea of sorting my stream schedule and what to play, and also a nice singing voice. Thank you. It's lovely to listen to. Thanks. I hope you have fun getting that sorted. I want to see if I got Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Ooh, Copycat is a good song, though. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good song. Let's go. Grace to ride along when Geralt of Rivia along came this song. When the white wolf fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of elves, his hooves they did revel. He came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, and the devil's horns minced our tender meat, and so cried the witcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a valley of plenty. At the edge of the world, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you and brings you to mourn. He thrust every elf far back on the shelf, high up on the mountain from whence it came. He wiped out your pest, got kicked in the chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him a rest. That's my epic tale. A champion prevailed, defeated the villain, now pour him some ale. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Gotta erase this piece. There we go. You know, I actually wrote a parody of this song once. Need to toss a coin to your cleric. I wrote it after one of my D&D characters. Oh, that is fun. That is pretty fun. Let's see. You ever thought to do covers? Yep, I do plan on doing covers. It will take a little bit because I want to get a couple things done before I do them. But yes, I do plan on doing covers. Let me finish off drawing Nisei's hair, and then I think I'll call it a stream. I know I've been saying that for a bit, but like I get carried away with art really easily. It's the 3-hour mark. He said, I'm planning to stream for 10 more minutes. It's been 25 minutes. I got carried away. I got carried away with the art. Lucy, you want a Bugatti? You want a Maserati? You want incredible art skills and amazing singing voice that's simultaneously good enough to impress the masses? You better practice, Mitch. Also, McBo, thank you for the 100 shinies. In your presentation, you forgot to mention that Honey is the cutest goblin this side of the Mississippi. Don't worry, I got your back. Thank you, McBo. Also, Hawkfields, thank you for the sub with Prime. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you so much. I want to listen to Copycat. What kind of art do you do most of the time? Mostly character art. I am majorly a character artist, so I like doing expressions like this. You're committed, I'm your crime. Perfect buttons. Anytime you have my finger on your trigger, but your trigger finger's mine. Never change, honey, never change. Thank you. What all does everyone have going on next week? I have 2 comics on the way in the mail, and I'm excited to read. Both Gen 13, my favorite superhero team that DC never uses. Ooh. Next week, mostly work. Work, stream. I'm going to work out. I am so excited. I'm getting back into exercise. It's nice. Feels good. 'Cause all you say are all the same things I did. Copycat trying to cut my glamour. Wait a second. Did Honey just read a donation for claiming her cuteness and she didn't cringe herself into oblivion? Is this character growth? I have become numb to it. I have learned. I have adapted. Haha. Take that. Exercise is quite fun. Exercise is great. I do love exercise. It's very, very fun. Uh-oh, my mom texted me. That's a good sign that I should probably start wrapping up stream. 'Cause you're just a glow. By the way, you've been uninvited. 'Cause all you say are all the same things I did. Tara Bisuo Zuban. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 2 months. I blame the cute singing goblin to why I'm here. Welcome in, welcome in. The gym quickly turns into a pastime and not a chore. Absolutely. It takes time, but it does get there. It does absolutely take time and it gets there. Hate to see you go. Hate to be the one that told you so. You just crossed a line. You've run out of time. I'm so sorry that you know. Sorry I'm the one that told you so. Psych. By the way, you've been uninvited. 'Cause all you say are all the same things I did. Got mom to eat lunch? Yeah, she is kind of texting me, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Mama, are you okay? Was so sad, but he can't have mine. What's your favorite art you've ever made? It changes. It kind of constantly keeps going. My favorite art is usually what I'm currently working on. I have a lot of models that I like, but I don't know if I have a favorite. Each one of them represents a step in my growth, and it's nice. I get to look back and see how far I've come. Keep you follow, I look forward to more of your streams, and I do art on my own demon art. Nice! Love drawing characters that I learned to better my line work. Also, background is pretty fun and chill. Nice! Background art's hard. Honestly, for me, it's hard. If you sing this good and think you need vocal lessons, I feel you're wanting to work out means you're probably a real muscle mother. Yeah, a little bit. I used to be so much stronger, but now I've lost a little bit of that strength. That's okay. Must be quite the nostalgia hit looking at all that art. Yep, it is very fun. I like it quite a bit. Old art makes me nostalgic and happy. It is very fun. Ooh, let's see. I think just making sure I'm not missing. I'm looking at a raid and I'm just making sure that they are not wrapping up right now. Okay, I think it should be good. All right, perfect. I'm going to wrap up stream. Oh, because I need to go respond to that text message from my mom and eat some lunch. Let's see. I always come at the tail end. Oh, so sorry, Tarok. The next stream is going to be Monday at 5 p.m. PDT. Then again, that might change because my mom just messaged me, and usually she messages me when there's some sort of birthday plan for my sibling or my cousin. So I will let y'all know if there's no stream, but otherwise there's going to be a stream Monday evening at 5 p.m. PDT or 8 p.m. EST. We are going to go visit. I don't get to raid this person very often, so let's go visit, because Yoklesh is singing right now, and Yoklesh has a absolutely astounding voice. I think y'all will really like Yoklesh's voice. So let's see, for a raid message. Also, good to meet you too, General Nebus. And oh, Fire Dragon, thank you for the 100 shinies. I know my favorite art right now, and it's beautiful. Good. I'm glad you know your favorite art right now. Lizard, now I join us over. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you came at the end of the stream. Let's do very simple. Art rates should be good. There we go. I can't pin that message. Dang it. But art rates should be good. Ooh, I think she's about to sing Skyfall. Yoklesh debuted a new model very recently. I think it was rigged by Twin Tails, which means excellent rigging. But she's doing some singing right now. Ooh, I'm so excited to see. If I want to know what it is, I mean, you can share if you'd like. You're about to raid, so I don't know if you'll be able to get the message out before the stream ends. But yeah, art raid, let's go. It's you. Alright, you got me there, Fire Dragon. You got me there. Thank you very much for the 100 shinies. But yeah, I will see y'all on Monday. Probably gonna be doing some more art, and then next week I'm planning on streaming some Nether Crab's Treasure. Y'all take it easy, alright? I'm gonna get some lunch. Be good to yourselves, be kind. I will see y'all very, very soon. Bye-bye. Have fun over there. Bye-bye.